All right. We all good to go?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Okay,
Hey, bud.
so after you guys just left the whatchamacallit, the like refreshment car, you guys are just heading on back to the first personnel car where all the other gnomes are waiting on you. You guys walk through personnel car 4-3, no problem. But once you get to personnel car 2, there's that guy Neros. He kind of just stops for a moment. And he's just kind of like standing there staring at the ground.
You okay?
And he just kind of goes, yeah. And then all of a sudden he holds up his rail spike gun, and you guys just hear just like the whirring noise, and all of a sudden just a series of spikes fly out and pin you guys where you're standing.
Piss.
Rude?
So right now, it's like it didn't go through foot, hand, arm, like no body shots. It's just through like your clothes and stuff. You guys are now pinned to the floor and the walls wherever you're standing.
I liked my cape.
And he just kind of goes, I need to know something.
These are expensive.
And he's looking like kind of emotional as he's saying this. Like he looks very distant as he's talking to you guys. And he goes, I know I said I wasn't worried about the gears that got hurt when you guys attacked, but I need to know something. I need to know if you saw Kemlin. He was on guard duty in the cargo cars today, and I haven't seen him since you guys attacked. No one has heard from him, and I just need to know if he's okay.
What's he look like?
This, he has actually started tearing up a little bit.
What's he look like?
He's about my height. Has spiky red hair. He's a bit of a jerk sometimes. Has a thing for stabbing. I just need to know that he's okay. He's almost always in his mech when he's on guard duty. He can hardly stand to be away from his mech at all. And when he's out of his mech, he's a good fighter. Really quick, hard to land a hit on him. And he's like hardly holding back tears at this point. He's like, I just need to know if he's okay. If he got
out of character, Tyler, is that the guy who gave me Mr. Stabby?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I reach into a pocket and hold it out. It's like, he gave us this for safekeeping until we came back for him. What we left him, he was fine.
And as he, kind of sees the knife, he like reaches out and grabs it, and he just kind of like collapses back for a second. And goes, "Oh, thank gods! Thank all the gods!" Oh.
Hey, in the meantime, can I try and escape out of this pin?
Yeah, I mean, you can try.
What's that check? Is there escape or something?
There's not really like escape artist. I think the best thing would kind of just be like a strength check to try and rip your.
Oh well, yeah, no, fuck that shit. I'm visibly struggling though to try and find my way out.
But yeah, no, this Neros is just like laughing a little bit at this point. He goes, "Oh, thank the deities, thank every single one of them." And
he was a fast little fucker.
Yeah,
he stabbed me. He's a piece of shit.
But he slowly gets back up to his feet and says, "Well, hey, if he was still alive when you guys saw him, I'm sure he's still alive and fighting back there. He's one tough son of a bitch. He's probably trying to get a mech up and running so he can come kick the shit out of you guys." He just kind of like starts wiping his eyes and stuff. And
hey Tyler, have I met this?
Do what?
Have I met him?
You probably met him when you first robbed the place. I'm gonna say that he's the guy you bit.
Oh no, I don't want that to be the case.
Too bad. He's the guy you bit on the face. And he goes, sorry about all the theatrics. I needed to know. And he actually just walks over and just holds up the railgun and flips a switch, and all of the rail spikes just get ripped out of the ground and out of your clothes and magnetized back to the gun.
Yo, what the fuck? I want
you
one.
could have just asked.
Yeah, I know. This was important. Kemlin, he's important to me. Let's get going.
As important as my blazer? I don't think so.
Alright, so he kind of leads you guys back into that first personnel car. And when you guys get in there, all of the gnomes are just waiting patiently in there. They're all kind of geared up with all that's going on, but they have been following Neros' orders to the T. But yeah, so all those guys you saved are now waiting in there, and they greet Neros warmly as he walks back in, and he kind of explains the rough plan to all of them, that they have to get back to the weapons car, Alton is going to pick the locks, and they'll go from there.
Okay.
But he is kind of like explaining this to you guys as well as he talks to Noam and goes, listen, I think it's better if my boys stay behind us a little bit. These guys have been hopping on the train up and down the train from us, and I'd really rather not get attacked from behind, so I think we just need to split the group up, have one group up front, one group behind, so we can kind of focus on different directions.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I have no issues with that.
Yeah.
I just request that if whatever group I am in, I be at whatever is likely to most get attacked.
All right.
Good, very
But yeah, he
boring.
kind of looks at the group and goes, I think it'd be better if you five came up in the front group with me and most of my boys stay in the back group. You guys have definitely proven yourself to be capable fighters.
Okay.
And he goes, all right. And he kind of like gestures towards the Shattergears, kind of start unbarricading the door. And he's just kind of very on edge. Everyone has now gotten weapons at this point, and he's just kind of waiting for the doors to open. And he goes, all right. Whatever we run into, we just need to keep moving for that weapons cart. That's the most important thing here. All right, let's do this. And he just swings open the door. Now, as this door is ripped open, and you guys enter into that first cargo car, the one you just left, you are greeted by the sight of nothing. The car is now completely empty.
Where'd the bodies go?
There are a few bodies here and there, but there's like nothing moving in here.
Ah, okay.
I don't like that.
This is the one car that got blown open by the bomb that you guys were in, and yeah, there's not a whole lot in here. Other than
I
just corpses.
move my way to the front, put my shield up, and start moving towards the door.
Alrighty. So one thing I am gonna say is that Clancy does look down while he's around here and actually finds his longbow and picks that up.
Sweet. I want to grab my big shield then.
It is actually not there.
God damn it!
Yeah, your shield and hammer are surprisingly nowhere to be found.
Fucking shit.
If anyone else wants to look for their stuff, go ahead.
Can I go
I
ahead and
got all my shit.
look around, see if I can find anything I dropped? I don't know what would...
Yeah, I don't think you really dropped anything.
Yeah, because I had a bag, so I thought...
Yeah, I don't
Can
think you had
Spog get
any
his wand
weapons.
back?
Okay, yeah.
Can Spog get his wand back?
I mean, Shrubham?
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Shrubham gets his wand back.
One of the spellcasters that makes things catch on fire.
Woo.
Alright.
I'm definitely gonna do that little tuck behind Stephanie move again.
Alright, sounds good. But as you guys get in here, the gnomes like all kind of charged in yelling, and now they're just kind of like standing there confused. Because like they're expecting a fight and there's just nothing. But yeah, so you guys can head to the next car.
Yep.
And as you head to the next car, nothing there except for a few bodies. It's, a bunch of blood.
Bad feeling about this. Maybe we should pick up the pace.
Alright, and you guys head to the next one. Nothing there.
Oh, I guess they got what they were coming for.
Well, I mean, if you guys
Came
look
up-
over, that other train is still there.
Is it, like, matching our pace, or are we... Okay. I almost want to, like, peek out a window and just, like, see if anything's happening.
Yeah, go ahead.
But... Okay, I do that. I peek out a window and see if I can see anything.
Give me a perception check for that.
Oh, damn it. Okay. That would be a... 19.
19, yeah, that's pretty good. So it's kind of hard to really see a whole lot just because that other train is like right next to you. But as you peek out, you see there's like a bunch of smoke and stuff further up the train, and then there's some smoke and stuff further down the train. Also, the fire from the fight with the big fire mech dude is still just burning like hell a couple carts down.
I forgot about that. I relay this information to my group.
Great.
So as you kind of look out, Nero's gonna be like, "So, do you see anything?"
Everything's on fire, but other than that,
Oh,
not particularly.
that's not so good. We should probably get moving.
Yeah. Pick up the pace.
All right. As you guys walk into the next cart, you are actually greeted by a familiar sight. There is a big old car with a massive vault in it.
I start to salivate.
And as you guys are in here, there is a lot of blood and singe marks and just stuff like that across this car.
Jesus.
Like a lot of it. And Neros goes, "Oh God, hold on, give me just a sec." And he walks over to the door of the vault and just starts pounding on it. And the hatch is slid open, and you guys hear a familiar voice go, "What's the password?"
Oh god damn it.
And Neros goes, No, Zilman, it's just me. I'm not here to get any of the treasure or anything like that. I just want to make sure you're okay. And Zilman goes, "Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Some hooligans came by earlier, and an invisible wizard knocked me out." And he just turns slowly and looks at Shrubham and goes, "An invisible wizard."
I'm also confused looking
I slowly look over at Shove and go, why?
I'm not invisible. Look
I
at me.
chuckle in the background.
But he just kind of looks at you and just shakes his head and goes, "Dude, come on. He's an old man."
Hey Tyler, how like vaulty does this door look?
This is
Very.
very vaulty. There's
While everyone's talking, I am very actively getting stuff out of my bag.
there's like
this door
12
open.
or 13 locks on this thing.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes, sir.
It is not an easy thing to get into. And Neros sees you getting all the stuff out and goes, "Dude, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Put that stuff up."
Don't we need it?
Like,
Isn't
yes,
that why
we
I'm
need
here?
it, not in this car.
Ah, that's unfortunate. And I'm just putting it away.
He goes, "Oh, God. All right, come on, guys. Zilman, stay safe." And he goes, "What?" And Neros goes, "Stay safe." And Zilman goes, "What?" And Neros is like, "Oh, God. All right, let's go, guys." All right. As you get into the next car, it is absolutely just full of just raging fire.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Close the door.
We might want to skip this one.
I don't imagine.
Neros goes, what do you mean, skip it?"
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you mean by skip it?
Can we just walk on top?
Well,
Okay,
I
it's a
mean,
metal train though.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
it's gonna be hard. I mean, you guys have these weird boots, but me and
What?
Alton don't.
Oh yeah.
What boots?
All right.
You
Well,
just carry
They've
it.
got magnetic
shh,
boots.
don't ask.
You're small.
Okay.
We got it.
I guess we could just. Hey, wait. You can't create enough water to put this out.
Hey, can't...
Make a
pardon me, Stephanie, I forget your character's name.
Tarkras.
Can't Tarkras just carry the small ones across?
Well, yes, but that would take too much time. Let's just go.
Oh.
Just book it. Go for the other door. Hope it's not locked.
Wait, I didn't hear what was just said. It froze. Hold up.
He was asking why can't I just carry the small people, and Neros just kind of went, ugh.
I mean, I guess we can do that. That's really uncomfortable.
You have a
Yes.
better idea?
No,
I'll say, do you want to run through the fire?
no.
I can throw you.
God.
You're not throwing him.
I'm down to be thrown. For sure.
All
All right, let's just get this over with, I guess.
right, guys, dog pile.
All right, so, Steph, I'm not even gonna make you do a strength check to carry these two, because I think grand total is about 60 pounds between the two of them.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
So
Yeah, no, you're actually right.
yeah, I'm just gonna say that you're fine just carrying the both of them. So yeah, you guys get on top of this this car here, and it is very hot, like incredibly hot. Like if you touch it with your hands, you're going to get burned, kind of thing. You're fine with just the boots, but if anything touches it, it's gonna get singed pretty bad.
Makes sense.
I have a delightfully large smile on my face the whole time.
All right. So as you're kind of carrying the two of them, Steph, Neros is kind of like facing back behind you guys, just kind of keeping a lookout, staring at this other train and stuff. And as you guys are, walking on top of this car, Neros goes, "Shit, get down!" and kind of like tries to like push your head down. And
How he's so
as
short.
that happens, a spear flies right over your head.
Huh. I'm gonna. Oh, nope. Be calm. Rage is bad. Being angry is bad.
But yeah,
Just,
so
I hope it a little bit faster.
as you guys, if any of you guys turn to look and see what happened, there's actually several of those warriors climbing on top of this car now. And as they are climbing up, they are, like, touching their hands to the car, and you can just see, like, smoke as their hands are burning on this.
That's disturbing.
But yeah, these guys just start running towards you. So, I am actually going to need some initiative from everyone.
I keep feeling like my nose is going to bleed, but it doesn't. I'm glad, but
That's not good.
This is not the time I want an 18, but 18.
Hell yeah. I got a 21.
Thank God.
Damn, Andrew.
Alright,
Check.
Tarkin, what did you get?
7.
I'm used to
Seven.
Alright, Spog, what did you get?
18.
Nice.
2
No,
actually.
not right now.
Alright, and Alton?
20.
Okay. Let's see what these guys got. Oh boy. Alright, cool. Alright, so, here... Oh, also, can I get everyone's ACs real quick? Shrub them.
1 second.
I think it's 12, normally.
Yeah, but it's 15, because I have the mage armor.
I don't think that is still up anymore.
It lasts for 8 hours. Have we been on the train for more than 8 hours?
8 hours?
That doesn't
Oh!
Damn.
I thought it was
And-
1 hour.
Mm-mm.
Dang, okay, that's surprising. Oh, one thing, Tarkras, those drugs you took definitely worn off at this person. At this point, sorry, not this person.
Okay.
All
So
right.
I'm back to I am going to probably be very pissed off in a second here.
Alton, what is your AC?
My AC is 15.
Alright, Spog,
14.
14, and Tarkras.
I think it's 21 right now because I don't have my big shield with me.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so...
Weak.
Excuse you. Weak. It would literally take 4 of you to kill me.
You can kill me 4 times over.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I tried to get at the stats for these guys. So, the order is going to be Shrubum, Alton, Spog, the Warriors, Tarkras, and Neros with a natural 1. Alright, Shrubum, what's the plan here, big boy? You guys are on top. I'm going to say you're about halfway across the top. And there's a bunch of fire underneath you. 2 guys just came up the side behind you,
Mm-hmm.
and they're running on towards you.
Okay, 1 second.
Like, these guys just climbed up the edge.
Nice.
Even on the edge.
I can't remember what I called my thing, but I'm just going to shoot my 1 spell that I have at him.
Okay.
I'm going to go.
Attack roll.
Shabazoo. Oh, nope. That's a 12.
That is not enough to hit them. So as you're kind of like getting jostled, being outside the train, it does kind of throw off your aim a little bit, and you do not land with that attack.
Oh, Venus.
Alright, cool. Next up is Alton, who is
I am-
on Tarkras's shoulders.
You know, that's not a bad place to be right now.
Yeah, no. If you've got any ranged, I'd use it.
I was going to say, I still have that little, like, letter opener dagger I was using earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really give a fuck.
At this point.
I know, but I'm just saying that's what I really don't give a fuck about, so I might try and toss that boy into someone.
Gotcha.
You know, so is there, like, penalties
just
or
so you guys
something?
can see, this is the layout of the outside of the train. These are those hatches. These are like the gears. And then this is just like, you know, the car.
Where are they in regards to us?
Hold up 1 sec. We'll say Shrubum is there. We'll say Stephanie is there. Stephanie's a bit bigger, so we'll make her a bit bigger.
Yay!
Neros is on one of her shoulders.
Oh, sweet.
Jake's on the other one. I don't remember who purple was. I think that was
That's
Clancy.
just Clancy.
Clancy is kind of chilling in the back.
That's me.
Oh, okay. You're there. And then these guys are like there-ish.
It's just the two, or do we have two behind us too?
Nope, just those two guys.
Okay.
I'm also going to turn my feet into the feet of birds so I have a better grip on Stephanie's shoulder.
What?
Can I just do that?
You can do?
I mean, I
No,
want to.
That is not a thing you can just do.
Okay. So is there like a penalties to throwing weapons that I don't know?
No.
I imagine by now I have enough experience with throwing small
Yeah.
daggers. Alright. Well, that's not gonna do it. I rolled a 7.
Yeah, that is not going to land. So you just kind of throw this, but because you're on top of a very fast-moving train, you just kind of get swept up in, like, the air currents and just whoosh! Flies.
Imagine I just sort of just kind of like flails backwards.
Yeah, because you are throwing this against the direction of the train. If you've been throwing it with the direction of the train, that'd be one thing.
I just go through him.
Alright, Spog, you are up next.
I'm gonna cast... I'm just probably gonna do Firebolt at the guy who is more on the inside.
This guy?
Yes.
Nice. Give me an attack roll. What?
Okay, so an attack roll is just the d20, right?
D20 plus whatever your spell bonus is. Spell attack bonus.
That puts me at 28.
Okay. Did you roll a critical?
I got a natural 20 and then I had a +8. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so, this is actually something we haven't really had before. A critical on a spell roll. See, these things get a little weird with criticals on spell rolls.
Okay.
And, Spog, here's the deal. You are currently casting a fire-based spell at someone you have beef with, when you're, a worshiper of the god of vengeance and flames, on top of a car that is currently engulfed in massive flames.
I forgot about that.
So, you are basically in your prime right here. So, I tell you what, as you are getting ready to cast this, holding up your holy symbol, grabbing onto it, and ushering like the word of prayer that you use to cast this spell, you feel an extra oomph with it.
An extra.
Like, you just feel a massive amount of power coursing through your holy symbol into your body and out through your hand, and a massive firebolt comes out. So, rather than just doubling your spell damage here, I want you to roll it 6 times.
Holy fuck! Wait.
You can
What?
either roll it once and multiply by 6, or roll it 6 times.
Is that the damage type?
Yes, the damage, like the D10, I think.
Yeah, that's a d10. 6 times.
Jesus.
You can either roll it 6 times, or just multiply the one roll by 6.
Roll a 10.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Because I'm just gonna really twist the rules here. Because you are in your prime element, I don't want you to deal like 16 damage. That just doesn't sound like enough oomph. So we're just gonna give you max damage on all 6 of those, and you just deal 60 damage as this massive firebolt shoots out of your body. And it just immediately engulfs this entire warrior's body in flames, and they are just burned to nothing but ash in a matter of moments. So,
I laughed.
so yeah, you fucked them up pretty good.
Nice.
Alright, well after that big ol' thing, there's just the one warrior left, and he is going to start running towards you guys, but because they're on top of the train, they are very wobbly. Alright, and they actually only get a little bit further before they actually just fall down from the train, right about there.
They're off the train?
Nope, they're on the train, they just fell.
Oh.
Oh, right on the hatch.
Yeah,
Ugh.
the
Like-
hatch on top of that burning metal just getting singed.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Kind of just want to leave him.
There's part of me that just wants to run by them.
Alright, Tarkaris. Oh, well, you guys are actually going this direction.
Oh, well,
Oh,
yeah, I just keep
okay.
going.
Okay. Alright, so you make it on down this way, just sprinting on out of there.
Woo.
Alright, Neros. Neros is just kind of chilling on your shoulder. Doesn't really have a good shot, plus he'd be firing against the wind here. And we'll say that Clancy is following your lead.
I don't know. I keep thinking about my knife throw, and it keeps cracking me up for some reason.
It was a pretty good one. Alright, he's following you on down, Steph. Alright, next up is Shrubham.
Alright. Yeah, I shoot him with another thing. A dazzle ray. Fuck.
What?
Wait, actually, hold on. 15.
That does land. Give me some damage.
Yes. Call me
Yes. Yes.
3.
Hey, you still got a good hit on them. And so, like,
I'm gonna
as
call
they're
you
kind of,
Papa.
like, getting up, you just hit them with this, and they fall back down onto the singy roof.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just going along for the ride.
Alright, Spog.
I want to shoot the guy who's left. Are we still up there? The thing went away.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm gonna shoot another 5 volts at that guy.
Okay.
Let's see how lucky I can get this time. 13 plus 8.
Alright,
20.
that does land. Give me some damage.
18. 7.
7? Alright.
Yeah.
This guy's getting singed all over. Just getting cooked. Alright, this guy is up next. He's going to attempt to stand up and run towards you guys, but does not do so hot. And once again, wipes out.
I would assume he does very hot in this particular
Dang it,
situation,
Stephanie,
but
I was trying to get there, but you beat me to it.
sorry.
But he does kind of collapse on this hatch right in front of Shrubham.
Kick him in the
No!
head.
No, leave Shrubham alone.
Targrass, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm gonna keep going. We're supposed to get to the weapons.
I
Alright.
guess I'm dead.
You're not gonna be dead! I have more faith in you than that.
I hope
Sorry,
he doesn't
kidding.
throw me off the train.
He's not gonna throw you off the train. You have magnetic boots!
Clancy is following your lead. Alright, Neros is just kind of going along for the ride as well. Alright, let's see. Next up is Shrubham. So, just to kind of give you an idea, this guy is currently, like, laying down collapsed on top of this hatch. Also, just in case I never really clarified this before, the hatches do open into the train.
Kick his head.
So wait, what's that thing he's on again?
One of the hatches. That goes into the
cool.
massive flaming car.
Cool. I'm going to. Is it like a window or is it like a big door?
It's just like a hatch door type thing.
Okay, damn it. I was going to try and make him fall through it.
I mean,
I
if
might-
you
I
mean,
wanted
you
to break the
can.
hinges, it would fall in.
Yeah, okay, I want to try and do that.
Alright, are you gonna use a spell on it, or what?
I mean, I'd probably just use my regular thing. Let me check and see if I have something better. Yeah, anything better. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to cast my 1 damage spell at it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say it lands. Just go ahead and give me some damage.
Bingus. Alright. 5.
5? Okay, so yeah, as you target these hinges and just kind of blast it with this dazzle ray, there's just like a massive like popping noise, and one of the hinges just breaks off. One of the
Bingo.
other hinges is like creaking under the weight, and then it just snaps, and this guy falls down into the flaming cart.
Bitch.
Yeah, so he's gone. We'll just say he's gone.
He's dead. Fuck him.
Yeah, no, he's mega dead. You just threw him into a giant, scary flame pit.
Hell
Alright,
yeah.
good job, boys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys are good to go ahead and just finish up running on that car. You guys make it down through there and get down into the next car. Once you get into that next one, this is actually the car where you guys saw those several people gathered in a circle, drinking and gambling. Those guys have all been slaughtered.
Oh.
Yeah, they are dead. So you guys can, head on into the next car. And as you get in there, it's car 16. This is actually the car where you guys got all those healing potions before.
Oh, thank God. Restock.
Well, as you guys search for the healing potions, there's actually only 5 left.
God damn it.
After all of those crates, there were crates and crates and crates of them before, there's only 5 left now.
Love it. I love it.
God damn it.
take what they have. Save
Okay.
it.
Alright, well, Spog, you now have 5 healing potions in your inventory.
I'm pretty sure I still had a couple left over.
Okay.
And I have
I had
12.
2 left over
Okay.
from last time, so I have 7. Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys keep heading through all these cars, it's just very, like, suspiciously, not quiet, because, like, there's still, you know, other trains, doors have been blown open and stuff like that, so it's loud with all the wind, but, like, everything is just way calmer. Like, you just have not run into any warriors, other than the 2 that you ran into on the top of that one car.
Oh, that's worrisome.
However, you guys eventually get to car 12, and in car 12, there is a ruined mech.
Oh, yeah.
This was actually the mech that you guys ripped Kevin out of.
Yeah, I forgot about
As
that.
soon as you see it, Nearest goes, yep, that's definitely Kemlin's. He should be around here somewhere. And he just kind of like starts looking around for him. That's where you guys are at.
Didn't
He's
we
kinda looking
tie
around.
him up?
You guys do what you want.
Wait, out of character, is he the one that we tied up and one of the people I, like, put a cape on?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Spog stole a bunch of capes out of a crate and then was just like giving to them as people as like blankets. Like
After we tied them up, after we beat them up and tied them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I didn't know. I thought that was one of the guy who we threw off the train.
Nope. He
No!
tried to throw him off the train, then he started stabbing.
That's
Stabbing
right.
you. Walk over to the mech, poke it a little bit with my foot, and then see if I can desperately find what's his name, because I know we tied him up.
Yeah, he is not in the mech. If you want to give me some sort of check, you can look for him.
I would assume that I'm doing perception?
You can do perception, survival, investigation.
Mm,
Just depends on what you're doing exactly.
16.
Okay. So what exactly are you doing? Like, what are you looking for here?
Well, trying to find the cut ropes first, and then I'm gonna try and find the small stabby one.
Okay. Yeah. So as you look around, you do not find any ropes that have been cut.
Shit. I'm assuming we don't have any bodies?
No bodies in here. There are some bloodstains on the ground.
Great.
Bodies.
I'm gonna look for the stabby boy.
Okay. Why don't you give me some sort of check?
I'll do a perception.
Okay.
Well, 9.
9. Okay, so yeah, as you look around, you don't find any trace of, small stabby boy. However, you do see something that you've seen several times. Some dark black fabric has been torn and is caught on the doorframe.
No!
No!
I avoided letting the man that we're here with look at that. I forget his name. And I tell him,
Nero.
we left him here with a cape on him,
Getting.
if that could help. And I'm gonna let him find that on his own.
He goes, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll look for the cape then. And he kind of starts, looking around, trying to figure out, where this cape is at, and he does eventually find this shred of black fabric. And he goes, oh, was this what you were talking about with the cape?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, well, guess we'll go this way, keep looking for him. And he looks like very clearly distraught here.
This could mean a lot of things.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's just keep moving.
Keep moving.
Alright, so as you guys move into the next car, you actually see 2 dead warriors laying in this car. With several wounds like on their bodies and stuff. And there's a blood trail going into the next car.
I will put down money that is Stabbity getting them.
What do
Take you on to the next car, I guess.
I want to search the warriors.
Okay. Yeah, as you
Ooh.
search them, are you just like searching them for valuables?
I mean, really, I guess. Anything of
Note.
note, yeah. Like, I don't want to, like, take their shoes, but, like, if they have something neat,
Gotcha. Yeah, so as you, kind of look around these guys, kind of look to see what they have on them, they are, like, soaked in blood here. They have taken a lot of stab wounds to the neck and the chest, so they were just bleeding all over. They don't really have a whole lot of, like, valuables on them. They don't have, like, a pouch of gold or anything like that. One of them has actually a massive meat hook-looking thing on a chain.
Ooh.
And the other one has a couple of hand axes. And as you search through their pockets and stuff like that, you don't really find a whole lot, but you find one of them actually has a mass of black fabric clutched in their hand that is covered in blood.
Uh-oh. Well, first I want to take that meat hook and put it in my biggity backpack.
Okay.
And then yeah. And then I'm gonna take that clump of bloody rag, and I'm just gonna kind of pick it up and turn around and look at Neros and just sort of hold it outstretched.
Not gonna say anything?
Nope. I think
Alright.
it speaks for itself.
Well, he's kind of like, making his way on over to the next car. I don't think he's really looking at you. But,
Okay, well then I cough and I get his attention.
alright. And he kind of quickly turns around and goes, what? Oh. And he sort of slowly walks over to you and kind of grabs the clump of rag and looks at the blood on it and goes, well, I mean, this could mean a lot of things. And he kind of looks over to Spog. It's like, this could be a lot of different stuff.
Nobody said it was his.
Yeah, honestly, those guys are covered. It could be theirs.
Yeah, you pulled it off of a bloody corpse. It's more than likely the corpse's blood.
Yeah, of course. It's not his.
I put my hand on his shoulder as we're walking by. Besides, look at all the holes in these guys. You know who did that.
Yeah, I'm sure he's okay. He's just kind of like nervously looking off into the distance. He goes, we should really keep moving.
We should. Let's go.
Alright, so, what was like the order here? Like, who's walking where?
Please let me be in front.
Okay.
I'd be by the stressed out guy. I keep forgetting his name.
Neros.
Neros. Right.
Is there even a chance that I'm still on, Stephanie?
You never climbed down?
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
I didn't.
I don't mind.
Then hell yeah, I'm still up there.
Alright. And I guess Shrebum's bringing up the rear?
I lift you up a little bit so I
I'm
can adjust my
backing it up.
cape so you can sit more comfortably.
Alright. So, as you, start walking into this next car, so as you, kind of open the door, you don't really see anything. Then, as you take a couple steps in, Alton, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck yes. I have something about this. A dex? Oh, god damn. That's gonna be at least a 20.
Okay. So, suddenly, something just crashes into you on Tarkras's shoulders, but you may try to steady yourself so you don't get knocked down. But, yes, Tarkras, why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw as well?
I rolled a 2.
Okay,
Oh,
so yeah,
God.
you're very much taken off guard and start kind of stumbling down. It's something that's just launched itself onto your head. But as this thing is on your head, you just hear, "Stupid goddamn savages, I'll stab you in your stupid neck!"
Oh, hey.
And
Thank God.
this chaos is going on, you just hear Neros from behind go, wait, Kemlin, wait, they're with us now! And kind of like stops Kemlin from stabbing you.
That's appreciated, thank you.
But yeah, so as he's on top of you, Kemlin just kind of pauses, like, he's still tied up, but he just has like a chunk of broken metal in his hand,
just
and he just kind of like pauses
lift-
and like, turns back.
Slowly lift my hands up. Okay, Mr. Stabby, let me untie you real quick.
And he doesn't even like wait for you to untie him. He just jumps down and starts just running towards Neros. And just
Okay.
goes, "Oh, Neros, thank the gods you're okay." And just wraps Neros up in just a massive hug here.
Aww.
And they both just kind of start laughing and stuff. And Neros tears up a little bit and goes, "Oh gods, I was so worried about you. I thought I had lost you." To which Kemlin replies, "Ah, come on, you're not getting rid of me that easily, short stack." And they're just kind
Rude.
of laughing
Dude.
and hugging and stuff. And then Neros kind of pulls back and gives Kemlin a kiss. And he just kind of looks down and sees that Kemlin is just covered in blood. And he's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And he just kind of like shrugs it off. And he's like, it's just a graze.
A graze where? Your jugular?
Multiple parts on my body.
Okay. Hey, Spog, would you mind?
Yeah, here's a healing potion.
Okay. You give him a healing potion. He heals on up, and he's all good to go. All those wounds just kind of knit themselves closed, and he does stop bleeding. As you do that, you offer Kemlin this healing potion. Neros just is just in awe here, just so thankful for this. And he just runs over you and just hugs your leg and just goes, "Oh, I can't thank you enough for this. This really means a lot that you guys are helping me with this, but especially the healing. I really appreciate this. I know you didn't have to do this. I know he tried to kill you, but
Well, I mean, we were trying to rob you, and we'd rather them not die.
that's fair. That's fair. You did try and kill us first."
Nah, subdue, different.
So, Kemlin is all good, and Neros is going to kind of, untie him and stuff. And Kemlin just kind of looks around and goes, "Hey, short guy on the shoulders.
Yes!
You,
That's exactly how I answer.
you got an extra knife? You kind of owe me here." And he kind of points to a wound on his face, where it's very clearly bite marks.
No, doesn't, God, I knew his name right up until now. Didn't I give him Mr. Stabby?
Oh yeah, you did give it to Neros, I guess. And he goes,
Yeah.
hold on, Kemlin. This is yours. And he goes, "Oh, Stabby." And he just cradles this knife like a child for goodness. "Thank you." And he's tearing up a little bit as he thanks you, Tarkras.
I
I
have
told you
never
I'd keep an eye on
believed-
it.
I kind of
Neros
love
just
him
kind of
before
looks
that.
at him and is just like, "You're so weird." So,
Well, now that we have an extra Stabby.
yeah, Neros takes a moment and kind of explains the plan here to Kemlin, kind of catches him up on what's going on. And, Kemlin agrees to follow with your guys' group. And, yeah, you guys are good to head on up to the weapons cars at this point.
Yes, sir.
You guys make it up to what would be the weapons car. However, you cannot get in. As
I
you
jump off the
guys-
train.
Do what?
I jump off the train.
All
We can't get in.
GG. Jake's dead. No, so you guys get to this weapon car, and it is locked. It has been, an extra door has come down, and is kind of locked into place.
Oh no,
I
if
just-
only we had someone who knew what to do with locks.
I was about to say something.
Well,
I assume this is why I need it as I start getting my backpack off and my thieves' tools out.
yeah, well, this isn't really a traditional lock, per se. It locks from the inside, not the outside, so you're going to have to climb in.
Oh, that's fine.
You're going to have to go in through one of the windows, though,
Oh, hell
on
yeah.
the side of the car.
Someone get me there and I'll be in.
I pick you up, put you under my arm like
Yes.
you'd carry a small sack, and just walk on the side of the car.
Hell yes.
Alright, so you get to the side of the car, you're right next to that window now. And, looking in, you can't really see anything, but there's just this glass window.
I just look at Stephanie, waiting for her to break the window or something.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Alright, so climbing on in that boy?
Hell yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, you make your way into this car, and there's nothing really in there aside from the weapons. There's no warriors or anything like that. But there is a massive, rather daunting lock on the door.
Is there a cannon in there?
No, not in this car.
I really just want to be like, alright guys, get the lockpick specialist and just blow the door open with a cannon.
I'm sorry, are you implying that your lockpick special is you with a cannon? That's amazing, let's do that.
Oh, I wish that was how it worked. Alright. I'm just gonna give it a go with my thieves' tools.
Alright.
I'm gonna throw 1,000 ball bearings at the door.
Okay. Sounds good. The door has
No.
now been hit with 1,000 ball bearings.
I'm gonna pick them up. It might take me a while.
Okay. An hour later, you have picked up all 1,000 ball bearings.
Alright, time to lock this pick. Or, whoops, that's not what I want to do.
Alright, so
I
Jake
would've-
locks up his lockpicking tools.
I honestly meant to say, what's the word? Pick this lock. Alright. And I get to double my proficiency bonus. Oh my god! We hit a 2, and then I hit my headphone cord and flipped over.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Jesus. So that's an 18.
Okay. Yeah, so you fiddle with this thing for a while, and it takes a little while to kind of, get through this impressive gnome lock, but eventually you hear that satisfying click, and the door just shoots up.
That's a fair to me like a 20.
Alright. So, yeah, as
And
you get that
when
up,
it opens, I am sitting there with the biggest grin on my face.
and as you do that, Mirror's just like, oh, thanks, buddy. I'm still mad at you for the whole, robbing things and biting my boyfriend, but, thanks. And he runs on in there. And the other gnomes have caught up with you guys at this point, and they all go running into this cart as well. But in this cart, there is a bunch of, weapons, there's a couple mech suits and stuff like that, but all of this has been locked down. There are a lot of locks in here.
Oh, baby.
Wait.
Where do I
no,
get started?
back here.
Well, Jake, just one reminder. You do have one pretty impressive piece
I
of loot.
know.
The heroes kind of looks around and goes, oh, God, this is going to take a while.
I think I can cut this time down a little bit. And, and then I pull out a key that I don't remember how to activate.
I don't really think we ever, discussed that.
I'm just gonna, toss it in the air.
Okay, yeah, I like that. So you toss it in the air, and suddenly it just starts to hover. And then all of a sudden, you guys hear whooshing noises. As a bunch of bones come flying in through the windows and open doors.
Oh, Jesus.
And assemble a skeleton.
Holy fuck, it's a skeleton key.
The whole time I'm small
Oh
dancing.
my god.
And it's just hovering there.
I love
And then
you.
finally, as it completes, it just kind of collapses, falls to the ground, and turns to you, Alton, and goes, hey, how's it going, boss?
Oh, pretty good, Bill Burt's.
Alton, are you okay? You look kind of hungry. Well, hey, I mean, if you're hungry, I got some spare ribs! And he just holds one of his ribs forward.
I'm gonna die laughing on the ground. Not literally.
I try very hard to keep a straight face
So
and
does
just
the
go,
skeleton just loses his mind laughing. He goes, oh, hey, you got a bunch of buddies here. Yeah, personally, I have no body to call my buddy. He just keeps laughing at his own jokes. He goes, okay, I'm sorry. Let me get working here. What do you need me to do, boss?
As I wipe away tears of laughter. Well, we need all of these locks picked pronto.
Oh boy, that is a lot of locks. All right, well, I'll get cracking on this. All right, give me just a sec. And he just starts running and goes to all of these locks, just picking these at lightning fast pace. But suddenly he just pauses and he goes, hey, and he's looking at you, Tarkras, and he just goes, hey.
yes?
Hey. So, why do skeletons hate winter?
Why do skeletons hate
Because
winter?
the cold goes right through them! And he just starts dying laughing again, just mid-picking this lock. Just
And again,
losing
trying
his
very
mind.
hard to keep a straight face.
And he goes, oh god, I'm sorry. Sorry about all the laughter. Someone tickled my funny bone! And just starts laughing again, just losing his mind.
I'm rolling.
In my temples.
I just have my face in my hand, just trying not to laugh.
He goes, oh god, I'm sorry. I know this is a stressful situation. It's just, skeletons can always keep so calm. Nothing gets under their skin! And just starts dying laughing again. He's literally on the ground just dying of laughter at this point. He goes, oh god. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get back to work. And so he's again just picking these locks just lightning fast. As soon as he just walks over to one of these locks, it's just suddenly it's unlocked. It's crazy. Alright, but eventually he does get done with all the locks. All of the weapons have been unlocked in this car, and the gnomes are just losing their mind, just just super excited at this point, getting all their weapons, getting their armor and stuff like that. He goes, alright, boss. Well, I guess I'll be seeing you later.
Oh, as soon as we can. That didn't make any sense at all, but that's what I say.
I paused him for just a second. I've got to ask, do you have any idea when he's going to summon you? Can you just feel it in your bones?
That's not funny.
That's
Oh,
all
he shakes his head and just explodes. And the bones just shatter everywhere.
Fuck you, that was hilarious.
Alright, so you guys now have gotten the gnomes all their weapons. Several gnomes are now in mech suits and stuff like that. And
Okay.
Nero's is now outfitted with better weapons armor, same with Kemlin and all that. But this crew here is starting to look pretty badass.
Yay!
Damn straight.
Bingo.
And as you guys are kind of standing around, a couple of the mech suits actually head into a further cart and come back holding cannons.
Yes!
Just like mounted on their shoulders.
Yay.
And Neros goes, all right. Now what do you guys say we take the fight to these guys now?
Absolutely.
All right.
Is there anything I can double, like I can use as a double for my sledgehammer and my giant shield?
In here, there is one of those massive, like, spinning gear mace things, if you want to use one of those, but there's not really necessarily like a good shield in here.
I will just stick with my regular shield then.
Okay. You want to take one of those gear mace things?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, as you kind of pick up one of those, Kemlin actually comes over and goes, hold up. Let me help you out here. And he runs over to like a kind of broken down mech suit and rips a couple parts out, runs back over to you and starts strapping these parts on your back, and runs a cord up to this gear mace from the stuff he strapped on your back, and suddenly the gears start spinning very quickly. And he goes, that should give you a little extra oomph. So,
Tiny man, small man, you are now my favorite.
this spinning gear mace is actually going to do 1d12 of damage.
Jesus.
Plus 2. So whatever your normal bonus is, you add an extra 2.
Oh, hey Tyler.
It's been like that since I got
My
home.
skeleton key. One, did I pick that up or get it back?
Oh yeah, of course.
And two, is it a once a day?
Once a day.
Or is it? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Tarkras now has massive spinning gear mace.
I pooped my pants.
Alright. Alton has just pooped his pants. So, Neros goes, alright guys, let's get a move on. And as he says that, suddenly the train just lurches forward and you guys are all thrown to the ground. And everyone kind of, gets back up and goes, holy, what was that? And then Kemlin goes, oh shoot. And Nero's like, what's going on? It's like, Kemlin goes, they must be trying to stop the train. They must have locked up the back engine. We've got to get back there and get the engine restarted, or the front engine will burst trying to pull the whole train, and we'll just be stranded here in the middle of the desert.
Okay.
Dang nabbit.
As we were getting ready to go, I'm gonna walk over to Tarkras and like tug on your cape and just like put my hands up.
Set down the mace, pick you up.
Alright. So as you get up on her shoulders, Neros kind of looks at you guys and goes, well, wait, hold on. It seems like none of these guys are back here in the back of the train. So that means they must be going up to the front of the train, trying to get up to the captain and the VIP cars.
Okay.
Split
Should
the
we split
group.
up?
Split the group.
And
No. You don't Scooby-Doo PCs. You can Scooby-Doo with NPCs. You're fine, but...
But Kemlin goes, God. How about this? We'll go up to the front of the car. We'll go help, or the front of the train. We'll go help out the captain. You guys go head to the back. But yeah, so Neros kind of speaks up and goes, no, those guys are headed up for the front, and the captain needs you guys. Just kind of looking at Kemlin. He goes, you guys head up front. We'll take care of the rear engine. And gestures to the party. And Kemlin just kind of goes, nope, I'm not letting you out of my sight, short stack. And Neros just kind of looks at him and goes, listen, I'll be fine. And the captain and all the other gears need you right now. You guys have all these weapons. You're going to be worth more up there. Just get up there. We'll catch up with you. I promise. And Kemlin just kind of looks at him hesitantly and is like mulling this over. But he finally just like shakes his head and goes, God damn it, you're right. He turns to the party and goes, hey, you guys, you better keep him safe. If I see one single scratch on him, I swear to all the gods and titans, I will stab the ever-living shit out of all of you. Here?
Yeah, that's fair.
Absolutely, yes.
He goes, good. And he just kind of turns to Neros, and Kemlin and Neros wrap each other in a hug, and Neros goes, hey, I love you. And Kemlin kind of starts running towards the door with the other gears, and he kind of looks back and goes, yeah, you do. And then closes the door behind him. So, you guys are now heading back to the engine car. Just to kind of remind you guys of how this train was set up. there is an engine in the front, an engine in the back. They both, drive the train, and the rest of the cars just kind of move freely on the tracks. So basically what's happening right now is you have a bunch of dead weight in the back that is no longer producing force, or no longer pushing the train. So it is just the front car pulling 100% of the train right now. And so you guys are definitely slowing down, and the other train is speeding up past you guys. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on.
Alright, so we book it to the back and try and fix it, yeah?
Alright, well, as you guys get into that first cargo car, there are actually several of these warriors waiting here.
God damn it.
God,
After you get
ever-loving, fucking damn it.
I killed them all.
Oh, okay, nice.
Alright, done.
Yeah, so there's a few of these guys, and you've made it through the cargo cars back to that last cargo car before the engine car. There's a few of these guys in there, and you can actually see the back door is open, and there's a bunch of guys just smashing this thing, just jamming metal pieces into the gears and stuff. So, all together, in this part, there are actually 5 of these guys.
Ha.
So this is the shelves of stuff. This is just kind of that middle aisleway thing, and then the pathways to the next couple of cars. So there's 3 guys in here, and then 2 other ones in the next car. So let's get some initiative roll.
Oh.
I mean,
7.
I'll take it.
Okay, so we have a 7 from Alton. Tarkras, what'd you get?
18.
Ooh.
Alright, Spog.
4.
Oh boy. Alright, Shrub'em.
I got 13.
That's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Nero's got a 16. And these big warrior boys got a 7. Okay, so here is the dealio. I'm going to give you a little rundown on what each of these guys have, what they kind of look like. So this middle guy here, he is the biggest one. This guy is, we'll say he's a half-orc. He's a pretty big, beefy guy, and he's actually got a massive great club. Then there's this one back here, this back left one. That is actually a male half-elf who has a longbow in his hands. And then the one to the right here is a, let's see, what do I want this to be? It'll be a female dwarf with a big hammer. Alright, so,
Okay.
Tarkras, you are up first.
Alright. Kind of talking up to Alton, I think?
Yes, I'll.
Kite talk guys. Okay, hang on for a second. And I get as close to the guy in the middle as I possibly can.
Oh, God.
Alright. Yeah, we'll say you make it all the way there. Why not?
Alright. Do I get to attack or no?
Yeah, I'll let you attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump on someone's eyes.
Go for the eyes! Boo! The eyes!
Alright,
No, no.
give me an attack roll on this
Mine too?
big old half-orc boy. Yep, that lands.
Does it also hit me? Because that's a good fucking roll.
I'm not trying to hit you.
That's true.
You hit
have-
him so hard that Jake flies off of your shoulders into the arrow of the other
So-
guy next to him.
Yeah.
What's your attack roll, Steph?
14, Jesus fuck.
That does land. You're good.
No,
When you roll a
you
20.
hit was 20 something.
Oh, right. So you got 14 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
He's-
swing this massive spinning gear mace thing at him, and there's just crunching noises galore as you hit this guy in the chest. It sounds like a bag of popcorn.
Oh, that's disturbing.
And there's just he just lets out this massive gust of air as it just collides with his chest, and he's kind of doubled over a little bit here.
I'm gonna slowly turn my head to Tarkras's face.
Yes?
Wow.
All right, Neros is up next. Neros is actually going to kind of dash over towards one of the shelves and start taking some shots at the bow and arrow lady. I totally forget what stats I used for his railgun thing, but fuck it.
Terrifying?
Something like that.
Good?
At least good.
All right, so he takes a couple shots and misses both of them. Good job, Neros. So just kind of like fires wide because he's like firing as he's running, sort of from the hip, and just like the word chunk just flies past this lady. All right, Shrub'em, you are up next, my man.
Bingus. All right, which one's the one with the bow again?
This one here.
Okay. I want to go forward and shoot a dazzle ray at that boy.
All right, give me a dazzle ray roll.
Okay, yeah, I got that. It's 21.
Give me some damage.
Roll up 10.
All right, max damage roll. So, wand raised, a loud presto just ushered from your lungs, and this dazzle ray flies forward and just smashes into the face of this half-elf. Alton, you are up next, my man.
So these shelves are stocked next to us?
Yes.
Is there room behind the stuff that's on the shelves?
Sure.
I'm gonna climb down off Tarkras and try and like dive behind or into these shelves, essentially.
Okay, interesting. So you're like in here now?
Yes. Yeah, the side with the small person.
There's the dwarf and then the half-elf.
The
Who's
dwarf would be
shortest?
smaller.
The dwarf.
Then yeah, the door side.
Okay. Anything else?
I assume it's kind of hard to move around
A little bit.
in there, but I am gonna like try and crawl to get as close to them as I can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So kind of where you have it already. I don't know if that takes up a full round of actions or not.
That's your move. You can still attack though if you wanted.
If you can reach anybody with whatever you got.
It's like, can I reach my arm out, or do I have to get my whole body out of there?
I'll say you can just kind of reach out, and this isn't quite drawn to scale. I'll say you can reach out and grab them.
All right, I'm just gonna try and like just a quick little jab from out of the shells.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
18.
That does land.
Bingus. Yeah, that's a D4. That's 7.
7? Nice. Okay, so yeah, you get a good little stab in this person's hip. Like, just, right there in their side. And they just, like, start bleeding, and they just kind of turn towards you and, like, look at you behind all this stuff. Like, they see where
It's
you're at.
just an arm.
Yeah. And this person just, like, kind of lets out a roar and turns towards you. Alright,
Okay.
So next up is the Warriors. One of these is going to try and put the smackaroo on Tarkras. Oh, well, that didn't work. That does not land on the first attack. That, I don't think, lands on the second attack either, because you have 21 AC.
Nope.
Let's see here. God. So, as they swing this axe, you just barely get the Great Club, you just barely get that shield up in time and just hardly deflect that blow.
But I deflected it. That's the
You
important
did.
part.
Alright, so bow and arrow lady just got shot in the face with a dazzle ray. Gonna shoot at Shrub'em.
Oh no.
Alright, Shrub'em, you are gonna be taking a blow here.
Oh, lucky Shrub'em.
For 2 damage, as an arrow just nicks you in the side. And they're gonna fire a
Oh, I
second
think-
one at you, and that one goes way wide. Their face is all burnt up from the dazzle ray, having trouble seeing, and so that second arrow just goes way to the side. Alright, and then Dwarven Lady is actually going to run towards the shelves where Alton is hiding, and is basically just like trying to charge her way in there, but like stuff is strapped down pretty hard, and so she's like trying to like reach in there and grab you, but you have enough room to kind of get back.
Cool. Definitely good.
But yeah, so Dwarf Lady is now wedged into this this huge shelf.
I love a little mini person fight inside some shells.
Yeah. She's about the same height as you, but far stouter than you. So she
Oh,
can't
definitely.
kind of maneuver back there. So, Spog, bringing up the rear.
I want a flame blade.
Solid. I think
And
you still have
then-
Flame Blade going.
Are you serious?
How long does it last? Like, an hour? 3 hours?
I have it written down as 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, then it's definitely going.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Flame Blade and run up at the half elf.
Alrighty. Yeah, we'll say you can make it there. Why not?
Bet. So
Give
then
me an attack
that's
roll.
3d6.
Excuse me.
Two.
Your d20 is your attack roll.
The d20. Yep. You're right. So that's 12.
12. That does not land, unfortunately.
Damn. Okay.
This half-elf lady is a bit faster than the other warriors you're used to, and just kind of leans out of the way of this blow, and you're just, like, narrowly missing her. Alright, Tarkras, you are up.
I'm going to try and hit him again. How's my taunt work?
Your taunt. Let me pull that up.
Let's see. Once a day, I can choose 2. Versus my charisma. 10 plus charisma plus something. Proficiency? Yeah, and then they must fight me.
They must.
Yeah, no, that's part of the thing. They have to fight me.
Yeah, I love those things.
10, 3.
So who you taunting here, Tarkras?
Since I've got 2 targets, I will take the one in... Actually, since I've got 2 targets, can I get the elf and the dwarf?
Yeah, sure.
I'll taunt them.
Alright.
And she just goes onto the shelf
16
and
for
climb back out.
16 for a charisma save.
16 charisma save. Alright.
Exactly.
Alright, well that's a 3.
I don't know if they're related.
That's an 8. So, you now have... These two guys are suddenly... how
Are
do
you
you
eating
taunt
dinner?
them? That's what I want to know.
I start screaming at them in Orcish about how their mothers are whores and their fathers are cocksuckers.
Alright.
Orcish?
So, these two warriors, you know, kind of... like.
I saved that video!
Well, see, here's the dealio, is they're, like... I don't know, because they're real, like, narrow-minded, like, real focused-in kind of thing. No.
I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I scream out in common that whatever gift from the mother they're looking for is complete and utter shit.
Oh, okay, yeah, now that is gonna get some attention. So these two suddenly just, like, look away from Alton and Spog, and are just laser-focused on you.
Okay. Do I still get an attack if I taunt?
Let me see here. Taunting. It's a bonus action, so you're good.
Wait, alright, in that case I will swing at the dude in front of me again.
Alright, sounds good. Give me an attack roll.
Let me try and remember how my sacred weapon works.
I really like the idea, Stephanie, of this dwarf climbing in the shelves, spending all the energy to get next to me, just have to turn around and go right back out.
I know, right? Where is my sacred weapon? An action, you can impute one. So when it says as an action, is that a standard action or a movement action or?
So it's just any type of spent action on your turn.
Okay, well since I don't need to move, I'll give it my movement action for that.
Okay.
So that I can use sacred weapon.
Okay.
So I get to add my charisma modifier on attack rolls.
Nice. So are you doing
For
this
what?
to your mace or shield?
My mace.
Okay.
Because I don't get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna hit somebody, I might as well hit them with the thing I can hit Mart with.
Now the minute hand is like down to 6.
Ooh, I can math. 17 plus 5 is
22. It lands.
Yeah.
Alright, give me some damage.
12, 13, 14.
Jeez. So yeah, you get another solid blow in on this guy, you know, just hitting him in the side, and again, just those gears just tear him up on the side. And this guy is real battered at this point. He's still standing, still coming for you, but he is beat up. Alright, so Neros is up next, and he is going to use that railgun, and I don't really know who he's going to hit at this point, just because you guys are kind of blocking the way. So, I think what we're going to do... Oh, shoot. I think he is actually going to take a page from Alton's book and climb on up on the shelves here. Get a good vantage point, and he is going to fire down on the person that Tarkras is hit a couple times. Maybe hit him. He hasn't been rolling so good. Yeah, okay, so he gets a couple blows in. Where's my D12? Oh, it's right there. I'm just an idiot. Alright, so yeah, this guy takes 2 big blows, like 1 rail spike in each shoulder, and it just, like, these things just disappear into his body. That's how deep they go.
Ugh.
Alright, so next up is Shrubbo.
Dingus. Okay, I'm just gonna do another dazzle. Right? Which one's the most beat up?
Probably
When I'm beating the
one
shoulder?
in front of Tarkras.
Yes, let's say.
Yeah. Actually, no, because then I'd have to go around Tarkras. I'm just gonna try and get the person with the arrows again.
Okay, Spog is kind of in the way there.
Fuck,
probably gonna be
yeah, you're
better off
right.
hitting
I
the
just-
dwarf person.
Shoot me, end my life.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit the dwarf person.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I got a 19.
That does land.
So I did 2 damage.
Okay, so you still get a couple little damage points in there, kind of burn her up a little bit. So now female dwarves, they don't have the beards, but had she had a beard, you would have singed her beard.
Nice.
All right, next up is Alton. Alton, that dwarf has turned her back to you, and you're kind of hidden back there in the shelf.
Can I climb up one shelf?
Sure. Why don't
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
give me
do that.
an athletics or an acrobatics check for that, though.
All right, and climbing for me. I don't know if this would come into effect right now, but it doesn't cost an extra action. It's just regular movement.
Oh, cool.
Oh God! Well, I think I fell off. What was the check I needed to make?
Athletics or acrobatics. Or
Let's do acrobatics.
okay.
That's gonna be a 7.
I mean, you're only climbing up like one little shelf, so honestly, dude, you probably make it with a 7. It's not like you're
If I
climbing
did-
up a wall. Like,
If I did athletics, it would have been a 1.
oh god.
All right, so I struggle up there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? So I would like to do like a little step jump.
Okay.
With both daggers in my hands, just kind of, overhead slam somebody.
Okay. So onto the dwarf.
Hey, can I for day?
I'm kind of thinking the big guy, if I can reach.
Okay. That'll be.
I get to add my dex modifier to my jumping distance.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and give me an acrobatics check and see if you make it over there, and then we'll do
Oh,
an
God.
attack roll to see if you land it.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1. Oh, I get to reroll. Yes. Oh, thank God.
Good old halflings.
I rolled a 17, so 21.
Jeez. Okay, so wait, it's 21.
Jesus
You
fuck.
add your acrobatics skill. And add
No,
your
that
dex
was
modifier.
21 was with my acrobat.
Okay, and then add your dex modifier,
Why am I adding my dex?
because that extra jumping thing you get.
Oh, that's to distance, not the roll.
Oh,
Literally.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, yeah, so you land on him. Give me an attack roll to see how well this goes.
I'm so glad I get to automatically reroll all ones. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, I rolled a 10 on the attack.
Okay, total?
I just bounce off of him. Yeah,
so
total.
the way I imagine this is you hastily climb up these shelves, take out the daggers, turn towards him, just jump and just yell as you're going. Like it plays
Oh,
in
for
slow
sure, that's a
motion.
scream.
Some dramatic music plays in the background, and you miss. And just go clattering to the ground and hit the shelf on the other side.
Okay. Honestly, I kind of like that result better than landing it.
It is funnier. All right. So next up is the warriors, all 3 of which are now going to be attempting to attack Tarkras. So Great Club Guy, who is very messed up,
Fuck off.
does not land either of them because his arms are just like hardly usable at this point with those rail spikes. Arrow Lady is
Also, fuck off.
Bow and Arrow Lady's gonna drop her bow and arrow and actually pull out like a curved dagger and start
Ooh,
walking towards you, which is gonna give Spog an attack of opportunity.
Mildly terrifying.
You just make an attack for free.
Slice that flame blade. So, wait, what is attack of opportunity? Does that mean I get advantage?
You just make an attack for free, that's all.
I just make attack for free? Okay, then I do 3d6.
Nope. Attack roll first.
Attack roll first. I knew that.
Alright, so you said a 17?
17.
Alright, that does land. Give me some damage.
Now
Now it's the
3d6.
3d6.
Now it's finally time. 6, 3, 1.
So 10 damage as you
10.
slice this lady with this burning sword. Nice. Alright, yeah, you get a good lick on her, like on her back, but she keeps going towards Tarkras, seemingly not even noticing you anymore. And she's gonna try and
Damn.
stab Tarkras twice. That does not land. And
Fuck
one last
off.
time does not land. God, you were just like
Fuck
deflecting blows left and right. Now, big ol' dwarf lady's gonna come running towards you, and she's actually just gonna try and tackle you to the ground.
Fuck
So,
off.
I think here we do a strength contest.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Damn. This just keeps landing like where it's more than one number. What'd you get?
Fucking bring it. I rolled a 20.
Like
Yayo.
total 20?
No, I rolled a 20.
Okay, so what's all your modifiers?
It's just 22, but...
Okay.
Wait, no.
she-
Is it strength check or is it strength modifier?
It's just a strength check.
So, do I use my save for it or no?
No, just your modifier.
22.
Okay. She actually got a 23.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
So this heavy dwarf lady just runs towards you and just tackles you to the ground, slamming you on the floor as she does so. And I tell you what, I'm just
I
going
am
to
going to
roll to
destroy
see
you.
if she tackles you onto Alton.
No!
Oh, he's not behind me anymore, is he? I thought he was in the shell. Oh, no, he jumped.
Yep, when
I
you tried
jumped
to
into
jump
this.
on the guy. Okay, yep. So you do actually land on Alton.
My bad.
And Alton, you take
Oh god.
2 damage as that happens, as she just slams down on top of you.
And all you hear is like,
Alright.
My bad.
And now the dwarf lady is reaching down and actually trying to rip that shield off of your arm. So
Oh,
I need another strength check here.
no, you don't touch my shield.
I need another strength check here. Or strength
Wait.
contest.
Hang on, no. She's trying to take my shield, right?
Mhm.
I let her.
Okay. So yeah, she just kind of grabs it, expecting resistance, and just kind of like tugs hard and just kind of falls back off of you.
Okay,
But you do no longer have your shield.
that's fine.
I'm scared
Alright.
of you, Stephanie.
So next up is Spog.
So she just took Steph's shield.
Mm-hmm.
And what are the other ones doing right now?
They're all focused in on Tarkras because she did that good old.
They all are?
Yeah.
That good old... Okay, so I'll go after
I'm doing my job.
the... So does the dwarf have the shield?
Yep, but the other two are kind of in your way.
Alright, I'll swing at
Let me
one of...
redraw this
Okay,
real quick.
yeah.
So
Okay, I'm gonna swing at
is
the one.
right next to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna swoop at bow and arrow lady.
All right, give me an attack roll.
This is... 13.
That does not land.
God damn it! Okay.
So even though she's kind of focused in on Tarkras, she's like running after Tarkras at this point, and just you narrowly miss her. All right, so as this is going on, all of a sudden, those two other guys that were kind of bashing up the engine have turned away from the engine and are now running into this cargo car. So, 2 more buddies join the fray.
Woo.
No.
Alright, so next up is Tarkras, who's on the ground on top of all.
Stand up.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Look mildly irritated.
Mm-hmm.
Smash the dude in... Or, wait, who's closest to me in front of me right now? It's the dwarf, right? Because she
The
tackled
dwarf
me.
lady who's laying down with your shield, yeah.
I smack her as hard as I can with the club.
Okay.
Oh, so close. 24.
Alright.
And that is... Man. Okay. 17 damage.
Okay.
I then hold my hand out and summon my shield to me.
Actually,
That is my
before
hold
you
a shield.
do that,
Okay.
give me another attack roll.
Okay. Rolled a 19.
Give me some more damage.
Okay. 15.
Alright, give me another attack roll.
Okay. Math.
I mean,
Yeah, 19?
like, why am I still
Give me
going?
some more damage.
What's going on? What did I do? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14?
Alright, so you bring your club down for the third time on this
Bye, have a
woman's
good
head,
night.
and her head just pops. But you cannot stop striking her. You just continue bringing this club down again and again and again on her. And you actually just, not quite black out, but red out. As you just see nothing but blood for a while. So, Steph, you will no longer be taking your turns. I will be taking your turns.
Shit.
Yes!
As
Well, it was bound to happen
Tarkras-
eventually.
Tarkras has entered into a blood rage.
Yes!
Well, it was bound to happen eventually.
Alright, Neros is up. Neros is watching you just smash this person into a pulp. And is a little worried and is actually yelling out your name at this point. And seeing you not even responding, is just going to try and shoot at some of these guys walking in. Alright, those do land. Alright, so one of these guys gets hit a couple times in the arm, and their left arm is now pinned up against the wall. One of the guys that just walked in. So next up is Shrub'em. Now Shrub'em, I just want to set the scene here for a little bit. You just saw Tarkras, your big heavy tank, just got tackled to the ground, shield ripped off her arm, and she calmly got up and began smashing this person repeatedly with this massive spinning gear club, to the point that she is now pounding through the floor of the train as she does so. Blood is splattering everywhere. All of your friends nearby are just covered in this person's blood as she is just continuing to pound this person's body into a pulp.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back up a bit,
Okay.
and I think I'm just good.
Okay.
I'm just good.
Alright, Alton, you are up. You are covered in blood at this point. As this, you are laying on the ground, just kind of got crushed a little bit by Tarkras's body, and through her legs, you just see this person literally just being turned into jelly at this point.
So,
I'm sorry.
question about these shelves.
Mm-hmm.
Is there, like, the first shelf is, like, this high off the ground, or is there a shelf on ground level? Or, like...
So there's, like, stuff set on the floor, and then there's a first shelf a couple feet up, another shelf a few feet up, another shelf a few feet up.
Okay, is there anything... So, like, I'm laying down
Mm-hmm.
right next to the shelf. Is there anything right in my immediate...
You can slide under the shelf if you want.
Okay, because I just kind of, like, grab the
That
shelf
sounds
that's directly
very
above me and
in
just
character, so
pull
I'll absolutely
myself
let you
under
do that.
really slowly.
Alright. Anything else?
Just get a breather going.
Okay.
I just got crushed by,
Get a
like, a
breather.
combined weight of multiple hundred pounds.
Alright. So yeah, as you're doing that, the other warriors are all just focused in on Tarkras at this point. And they're just going to run over and just start attacking her. So all together, like, all four of these guys are just focused on you at this point, Tarkras. At first, one of them tries to kind of tackle you, and you just throw them to the ground. Another person runs over and just tries to, like, push you back and start, like, attacking you. But you're just, like, just throwing people out of the way left and right. All four of these warriors are focused on you, but you do not actually take any hits at first until one guy brings a club down on your body. And you take... Let's see here. Ooh, you take 16 damage as this club is brought down, like, just right onto your skull.
Okay.
Alright,
Does anybody want to know how many hit points I have left?
Like a fucking 1,000.
100.
Alright, Spog, you are up next. You just see all these warriors are focused in on Tarkras at this point, and she is just losing her mind, just going toe-to-toe with all 4 of these guys.
Stephanie, I don't even
I
have
just
a
kind of want to
third
cheer.
of that.
Cheer? Alright.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I'm just like applauding.
Don't
like
take joy in my
screaming.
mental break!
Alright, so next up is Tarkras. So, Tarkras brings this this massive mace down on someone who is laying on the ground. Holy shit. Okay, so Steph, what is the rule on your critical damage again? I
when
double it and then add
critical-
another damage die?
I think so. Let me bring up the orc thing real
Okay,
quick.
so it's 1d12 plus what?
It's shoot. Hang on. Marker traits. Savage attacks. When you score a critical hit in the weapon attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice an additional time and add it to the extra damage of the. So just roll a damage dice again.
Okay.
So it's a d12
Plus what for like the original?
Oh, the original thing is a d12 plus 4. But you do have my charisma right now, so that's another 3.
I rolled max damage.
Oh, fucking shit, dude!
And then I rolled an extra 10. You just dealt 48 damage in one attack. So this
What
one
the
person
fuck?
has been knocked to the ground, is kind of getting up, and you just bring this mace down on them and just start smashing them to a pulp. And then another person kind of jumps up and tries to like grab your arm and pull you back, and you actually just reach over and grab their throat. Oh,
I do have a free hand now.
Oh god, you just deal 19 damage as you just rip this person's throat out of their body.
I hate this. I hate all of it.
I love it.
And then, that is going to be the end of your turn. You just killed 2 of them. Neros is up, and Neros is honestly just like terrified of what you're doing right now. Because so far, you have been a very level-headed person. And then this. So he's just terrified, just kind of like stepping back on the shelf, just kind of waiting to see what happens. Shrebum, what are you doing here?
Crying. Like all of us.
Did you say crying?
I'm cheering. I'm having a lovely time.
I'm kind of grossed out.
Actually, you know what? We're going to do something here.
What, are you gonna make me
why
roll
don't
a
you
vomit
give
check?
me a wisdom save?
Okay. Hold on, I gotta see what my modifier is. I think it's 0.
Shrebum the Wise.
Yeah.
Has no wisdom.
Yeah, I remember. It's my lowest stat.
Just ignore me.
Yeah, I got a 14.
A what?
A 14.
Okay,
Just
so
do them in here. It's okay.
as you are watching this, you know, each
I'll just ignore you. Yeah.
blow kind of just like sends just like a shock through your body. And as like each time she smashes someone, you are suddenly just taken back to that moment in the Baharshta
Oh, I need to see what I'm doing. I can't see you.
You were taken back to that moment where you saw your party brutally
is
murder
Matt.
the Legionnaires. And just this flood of fear flows through you.
I'm sorry we gave you PTSD. I'm sorry I have PTSD.
And you now have the feared condition.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on. I'm
The
looking
feared
up-
condition? What?
Yeah.
He is a
I am
feared.
afraid.
Yeah, so basically you have to try and escape Tarkras now.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh no.
I'm just gonna sort of walk over to the corner of the train that's opposite to her, and I'm just gonna kind of like sit there.
Rocking back and forth, going, I'm okay.
I'm just gonna avoid looking at her.
Alright. Sounds good.
Do you mind if I go get some water really quick? I'm getting kind of thirsty.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Alright, well, let's take this little break if anyone needs to get a drink, use the bathroom, anything like that.
yeah, I
Hi.
kinda need to get a drink too.
I've
I'm
been
actually gonna
eating
get some water.
dry ramen this entire
Yeah,
time.
there-
Dry ramen? That is
Uncooked ramen.
everyone good to go?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so next up is going to be Alton.
Oh, that's what I thought. So although I'm certainly not looking at what's happening because I'm under the shelf laying there, I certainly hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure I know what the fuck is going on. So I'm gonna try and get behind some items on the shelf
Okay.
and just like watch,
Okay.
I guess, and
Sounds
kind of
good.
make sure nothing's getting too wild.
Alright. Well, next up are these guys. One of them is going to attack Tarkras with a spear. Oh, God. This really doesn't do much of anything to Tarkras, but... so Tarkras, you take another 12 damage.
Oh no!
Once again, fuck off.
Owie.
Alright. So, next up is the other warrior guy who is also going to attack Tarkras. That does not hit. That does hit. And Tarkras, you take another 5 damage as you are just clocked in the ribs with this club.
Ow. Well, relatively speaking. Ow, well, relatively speaking.
Alright, Spog, you are up next.
Is Tarkras still in the Blood Rage?
Yes.
Yes.
And this may not necessarily be, like, immediately apparent to you guys what this is. It kind of just looks like she's just going ham on people.
Then in that case, I guess I'd... Who's still alive right now?
2 of those warriors are left. Everyone else is
Two
kind
of
of
them?
hiding from Tarkras at this point.
I'm gonna keep the Flame Blade out, but take a tentative step back.
Sounds good. Alright, Tarkras is up next. Tarkras...
Yeah, sorry that took so long. I literally just made myself food.
No, it's all good. Alright, Tarkras is going to swing the big old gear mace once again. Alrighty. That deals a lot of damage. Alright, deals 13 damage to that person, and neck just snaps back, and this person collapses to the ground.
Fuck.
Get another attack in.
Trigger in me, I start to go.
Alright, that one does actually miss. Neros is up, but Neros is still quaking in his boots. Shrubum is still quaking in his boots, other side of the car. Alton is hiding underneath the shelves, still.
Yep.
So, quick question. Are you adding my charisma damage to all this?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Alright, Warrior is up, gonna take a swing at Tarkras. Ooh. Who catches the club and shatters it with one hand.
Oh fuck!
Spog, what are you doing here?
Fuck, I'm scared of
When
me.
I see her shatter that, I just start, like, screaming and, like, jumping.
Nice.
Cheering it on. I am a personal cheerleader to Tarkras's Blood Rage.
Oh my god. Tarkras, I rolled another critical. Okay, so that's 9 plus 7, 16, 32 plus 8. So you just like pick up this gear club, swing it like a baseball bat, and this person's head is just separated from the rest of them. So all the warriors are dead at this point. However, Tarkras, you look down at your gut, and there is a spear piercing through it.
Ah, shit.
And in front of you, you see an elf cheering.
Ugh.
So, here's what's going on here, Spog. Suddenly, Tarkras just stares down at the spear, reaches down
Oh,
and pulls
no.
it out, and stares at you. And throws the spear directly at you.
I am so sorry. Please miss.
Alright.
If there were ever time to roll a 1,
Do I do
please
some
miss.
sort of saving throw, or am I
No.
just fucked?
You are kind of just fucked.
If
I
there were
get
ever time to
stabbed,
roll a
I
1,
guess.
that would be it. Can I do I have an inspiration point that I can use? To
And
make
I'm a
use of that?
half-elf, by the way, Tyler.
Yeah, but you look very elf-like to someone in a blood rage. You take 8 damage as this javelin pierces your shoulder.
Oh god, I'm so
Wow,
sorry.
thank you. Thanks, Steph.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, guys, so you have now just seen Tarkras throw a spear directly at Spog. So, we're gonna kind of break initiative order at this point, and I'm just wondering what the hell is everyone doing?
So, which in the train car
Mhm.
are both doors open?
Yes.
Okay, the one I'm closest to,
Mhm.
that one at the bottom,
Mhm.
I'm gonna like scramble behind the boxes
Mhm.
towards, because
Okay.
I'm not coming out of those boxes yet.
Okay. Gotcha.
If there were ever a time where someone had calm emotions, now would be the time to use it.
Wait, I think I do. Hold up.
I'm just gonna be able to hide from you. That's my only hope.
Well, I mean,
What is that?
there's no initiative order going here.
I say, hey, what the fuck?
So you just yell, like, you just get hit with a spear, and your reaction is just, hey, what the fuck, man?
Well, after I'm like,
I would
I don't
assume
know,
that would be,
I've
I assume that would be
I've never-
screaming, "Hey, what the fuck!"
yeah.
Nero sees this and is just like, whoa, whoa, whoa! And actually jumps down off of the shelves onto Tarkras's back.
Oh no 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 no!
Can I cast Calm Emotions?
Well, what? Let me look at the particulars here, because I think that might be a touch attack.
Oh, for the love
Wait,
of
I have
God!
it pulled up. It's
Tackle,
loading.
hug
Give me a
me.
second. Up to 1 minute. Oh, it says it has a range of 60 feet
Okay, that's good.
as a second level. Oh, apparently it's everyone in a 20-foot radius.
Oh, dang. That's pretty good.
So everybody's just gonna be mellow.
Alright, so
I think
all
some
do
of us could use
charisma
that.
saving throws.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard for me.
Ooh shit!
Charisma? Oh, that's gonna be easy peasy.
That is my second highest stat.
Alright, yeah, Tarkras, I'll let you go ahead and make this. So, what's your spell save DC?
Mine?
Ever a time.
I don't know how to
Roll me
find that.
a
Give me a
It's going to
second.
be on your spell page. Up in the top, it's one of those top 3 boxes.
If there were ever a time, you
16?
were going to roll me a 1.
16, alright.
Now would be it. Oh sweet fucking God! It's a 2, but that's okay. That means my save is 8.
Cool, so yeah, Tarkras is now calmed.
Yes.
No, Tarkras was calm.
Also,
Tarkras is now desperately trying to apologize to them.
well, hold up. Shrub'em, you can choose to fail this if you want.
Oh,
Do you want to be chill?
Yeah, like if you choose to fail this, then you are calmed down.
yeah, I think that's something that I would want.
Okay. So,
I would have not failed if I did not get that, because I got a 19.
oh
I
boy.
picture
No,
this as just being like a booming voice saying like chill bro and just like an echo going out.
So,
Like, oh yeah, okay, yeah.
okay, so Spog just kind of lets out a chill, bro, and it just echoes through this car. And suddenly, Tarkras, you snap to. And you don't really remember what happened. You remember having your shield ripped off your arm and seeing this dwarf, and now suddenly you just come to. Neros is on your back, just frantically grabbing at like your hair and face. There's a pile of dead bodies around you, and Spog is basically pinned against the wall of the car with a massive spear through her shoulder.
Okay,
Alton
that can
is
stop.
nowhere to be seen, and Shrub'em is just rocking back and forth in the corner.
Stop again. Stop it! Jesus fuck, what happened? Spog, are you okay?
You fucking stabbed me.
I'm sorry, what?
Neros is kind of like, still on your face, and it's like, you threw a spear at her!
When did I get why would I throw it?
I don't know, but can we get it out of my shoulder maybe?
Yes, hang on. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
mean-
get out of these shelves and act not scared at all and very cool. And they're like, oh yeah, I've seen this before.
And Nears goes, "You've seen this before?"
Oh yeah, all the time. In my line of work, you see this kind of stuff.
Well, like, what happened?
What the hell is your line of work?
Yeah, I don't want to get into the details.
And he goes, "Oh, okay. Well, Tarkras, can I let go?"
What? Yes.
And he just kind of like climbs down off your shoulders and goes, "Are you okay?"
I honestly don't know right now.
Listen, I'm all for
Spock?
vengeance and stuff. Like, you did a great job, but you didn't have to stab me. I'm on your side here.
Great job doing what?
Look
and Nears
around.
just kind of gestures towards the pile of bodies that have just been destroyed. There is actually a hole in the bottom of the train where you were just pounding that dwarf woman's corpse.
Please tell me I didn't do this.
No, that's where I landed when I tried to make that jump attack.
And he goes, "No, you did. You did all of this. I don't know what you've got going on, and I'm sorry, but we just don't have time for it right now. So whatever you need to do to calm down, I need you to do it. I can't have you doing this again."
I just slowly walk over, pick up my shield, put down the club, and only hold my shield.
Okay. And just a reminder, you do still have those other drugs with you.
Yeah, I don't want to rely on those, because
Okay.
that seems like a very bad idea.
All right. So, now that you guys have dispensed with all those warriors, is there anything else anyone wants to say, do, anything like that? Does anyone want to check in on Trubham?
I am profusely apologizing to everyone. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. Please believe me, I never meant to hurt any of you.
I get up, and I just sort of walk back over to the group. And I say, I'm good.
Alright. So Nurse goes, "Okay, well, if you guys are alright, I'm gonna go work on the engine." And he just kind of runs on over there, and he runs out to the back of the car, and he kind of looks around for a sec and looks to the side of the trains. And if you guys follow his lead and look out, you are actually right next to a mountain. A mountain is starting to form, and he goes, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, we gotta fix this fast. Come on, guys, help me, help me, help me." And he just starts running over to the engine and just starts like trying to fix everything he can.
I mean, I'll help with what I can, but I don't entirely know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and if you come over and help, he'll give you like basic directions like, "Hey, hold this, pass me this." But he's just in a frenzy trying to fix this thing.
Are they
Alright.
like
Follow
exposed
suit and help.
gears?
Sorry, what, Jake?
Is it like exposed gears and stuff? moving
Yeah,
around?
different stuff like that. Like they just shoved a bunch of random metal pieces like into this engine.
Alright, wait, do I still have the rule that applies where if I say it, I do it?
Yes.
Yes!
Never mind.
Okay.
I'll put back a bag of 1,000 ball bearings back in my backpack.
Oh my god. Throws 1,000 ball bearings into a very important engine. And as just Tarkras is
I check
helping out, he
the
turns
spark
to
plugs for peanut butter.
Peanut butter on the spark plugs. But as just Tarkras is helping, he just kind of yells at the others, and it's like, "Hey, you guys, I need you to help me. Do this, do this, do..." Like he's just giving you a series of instructions on how to fix up this engine, and he's just in an absolute panicked frenzy.
I'm trying to listen, but I just can't focus.
Okay.
That's in character, not me like right now saying that. That's like Alton just doesn't know.
Well, as you guys are fixing this, suddenly you hear some yells coming from further down the train. And suddenly the door to that next car is thrown open, and you see several more warriors come charging in. And Neros is kind of like, I got this. Just hold them off. Just go. I need time. Just go. Hold them off."
Hey, everyone, fix the engine. I'll take care of this. I pull out both my daggers and I just start running at them.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bad
I like
idea.
this. You know what? I'm giving you an inspiration die for this, Alton.
Oh, Bingus.
All right, so you charge on into that cargo car where the 3 warriors are. Is everyone else still helping with the engine?
Yeah, I want to. I want
Right.
to cast Shocking Grasp on the engine.
No!
No!
Not a good
shit.
idea.
I don't know that.
I
Shrub 'em.
swear to
You've
God.
you've been given like a series of instructions of exactly what to do. Do you really want to do this?
Well, I guess I don't now.
What's the thought process of doing it anyway?
Why did you...
Shock him back to life.
That
It's
Shrubham
not
doesn't know how an engine
electrical,
works.
it's mechanical!
He gave you precise instructions on what to do.
He said to take care of them. That's not very precise.
No, like when he was giving you instructions on working on the engine, he told you exactly what to do.
And you
then
need
you
to start
take
shacking
care of
grasp
those
on
guys.
me, so when they try
Okay.
and touch me, they
I
get
was
shot.
not paying attention.
I pipe up, you guys keep helping with the engine, and then I just grab my shield and stand in the doorway.
Gotcha. Alton, do you think you already made it there before her?
Oh, for sure. The second I saw them, I was
Fuck, in that case I go after him.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay,
fight
I'm
him
working on the engine.
I think, as well.
But I'm wearing gloves.
So just Shrubham
So-
is back helping on the engine at this
Can't get
point?
dirty.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't want my hands to get dirty, just in
Okay.
case.
Can't get
So you guys are in this.
It's an
this
engine.
Car.
There's like
3
grease.
warriors, come running on. Let me get some initiative from you guys.
No, I get to go first.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna use my initiative on this, or I'm gonna use my inspiration on this initiative. roll.
No, you just go first. You
Why?
don't use your inspiration. I'm just letting you go first.
Of all the times to roll a 20, why now? Why?
I got 8.
Wow, this was a good initiative roll for everyone here, except for Spock. So, Alton goes first, no matter what. Tarkras, you're
Yes.
next. Then the Warriors, then Spock. Alright, Alton, what are you doing here? Let me give you a description of this room, just so
Yeah.
you kind of know what's going on. You charge on into this cargo train, and the door has been, to the engine car, was blasted open. So you can just charge on in there. These 3 guys have just come on in through that next doorway. There's
Okay.
3 shelves on each side with a bunch of things that have been very heavily strapped down. There's a bunch of just kind of crates. There's not really loose supplies or anything like that.
Alright. I'm just hauling ass towards them. Dagger in each hand, just a high-pitched shrill scream,
Nice, I like it.
sprinting at these
Running
guys.
with knives.
Okay, I'm also
I
going to
was
say
never
that Clancy is back helping on the engine.
God.
And now I take out 1,000 ball bearings.
Okay,
That would be brilliant. It's like marbles that can't run across the
so
floor.
you're throwing the
Oh
ball
my
back.
god, you're
No, I'm
brilliant.
just kidding. I just have
Oh,
it
but
out.
that was brilliant.
Oh, I don't know. I
Wait,
think
just
I'm.
realized I have another one.
Alton's in the stab mode right now.
Alright, that's fair.
Stab mode?
Although I think it's fun, I don't think character-wise that's the choice he'd be making right
Okay.
now.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright, so you're just hauling ass going stab mode?
Yeah, I'm pretty slow, so I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You know what? I just like this idea, so we're gonna say you make it.
How long is a cart?
It's long, but you're sprinting, you make it.
But I'm so slow because I'm so small.
No, you make it.
Okay.
2 daggers. What are you doing?
I just overhead slash.
Okay, so basically
I'm not doing a jump. Just as I run up, a little slash.
Okay, so you stab them right in the guts. Give me an attack. 2 attacks, actually, I guess.
2 attacks. Well, that first one horribly misses. And that one's a 19 on the second one.
Okay, so give me a damage roll.
7.
Okay. So, you get a nice stab. That first one, it does kind of go a little awry, and you kind of miss. But that second one just plunges into this person's guts. And just down to the hilt in there. And they just kind of look down at you. Next up is Tarkras.
I run up as far as I can and try and shield Alton.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you make it all the way up there. You're sprinting after this guy. If he can make it on his short, stubby legs, so can you.
Okay. Is there any way for me to taunt?
You've already...
No, that's a once a day thing. Never mind.
You've already used your one taunt today, so yeah. Alright, these warriors are...
I taunt. I don't even have an ability, but I do it.
All of them focusing on Alton. No. But anyway, so this guy that you just stabbed is going to just try and basically just punt you. However...
Oh, yes!
He gets disadvantage, and that has... Okay, so the way Stephanie's thing works now, if she is shielding you, the person has to make an attack on her first to see if she can't... to see if they can make the attack on the person she's defending. They get disadvantage on both of those attacks because of her abilities.
Oh.
Alright, so no, that does not work. The other two people, one of them is going to run up and just try and, like, tackle you to the ground, Tarkras. Because you are a big opposing target. They do not land at all. So, like, they kind of, like, tackle you, but you know how sometimes in action movies, the person will try and, like, tackle the big guy, and he'll just kind of stand there and just, like, not even flinch? That's what happens. The other one is going to loop around and try and hit Alton with a club. And also misses. This nimble little fellow, Alton's just dodging all of these left and right.
Dang it. I can't wait till I'm level 18, Tyler.
Spog.
Because I get elusive trait for Rogue. No one can have advantage, and if they have disadvantage, I think it's an automatic miss.
Nice. Spog.
What the fuck? I'm gonna do a scorching ray
Nice.
at the guy on the right.
Okay, give me an attack.
18.
Alright, give me some damage.
Six.
6. Alright, you get a good little blast in on that person. They get burned pretty bad. Person to the right. Alright, next up is Alton again.
I didn't get hit, right?
Nope.
No, then I'm just going like, you know that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy where Drax is inside the big monster, he's just doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm trying, but a much weaker version.
Okay, you know what? I just like that, so those attacks land.
Well, let me roll for criticals.
Okay, yeah, roll for criticals.
Oh, I rolled a... Nope. Oh, definitely no.
Okay, yeah, they land no matter what. But, yeah, just give me some damage, just because I like that. I just like tiny Drax.
A 6. Woo! And a 7.
Oh,
wow.
God, that's some good
Ooh,
damage.
hey.
Yeah, this person's bleeding pretty bad. Just kind of like blood water falling on you at this point.
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, Jake, is your character bald?
I don't know. I haven't really...
Make a decision.
I'm afraid
Because
to say yes.
Because I'd love to know a little bald man.
Just because you said I'd love to know a little bald man, yeah, he's bald.
Oh, hell yeah. He's just got a fucking chrome dome.
Yes, he is.
Alright, Tarkras, you are up next. Tiny Man is just blood water falling this guy.
I take a defensive stance.
Sounds good. Alright, these guys are up. Let's
I won't attack you, I
Well,
promise.
seeing as they have to land an attack on fucking Tarkras.
Yeah.
Nope. Alright, cool.
Surprising.
Fucking Alton doesn't get hit at all.
Thank
Scorching
you,
Ray person is kind of focusing on Spog at this point. It's actually going to run towards them. Now,
I am happy to help.
I need you guys to give me dexterity saves.
All of us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Except for
Okay.
Shrub'em, you're fine.
Nice. Mine was going to be pretty good, though.
15.
Wait, is that D20?
Yep, and then add whatever your dexterity save thing is. Okay, so, did anybody get lower than a 14?
Yes.
Okay. You fall to the ground, fall backwards, as suddenly the train lurches forward as it picks up speed again. What this looks like for you back there, Shrub'em, is suddenly Nero's just like, come on, come on, come on, and he just hits something with a wrench, and suddenly the engine just whirs to life, and just massive pickup of speed as it just lurches forward. You guys in the back all hang on, but Tarkras, you are thrown to the ground, as are the 3 warriors.
Ow.
Oh, yes.
And Shrub'em, while you're back there, Neros just goes, okay, come on, come on, come on, we gotta get inside.
Nice.
So, as you guys sprint inside, Neros actually runs over to the nearest wall, to where one of those clamps that you guys saw before are, and just leaps up onto it, and kind of like locks himself in. He goes, "Everyone, grab onto something!" And all of a sudden, a red light starts to flash in the cabin of the car. And there's the intercom system, there's just this as that light is going off. So, real quick, we're still going to stay in initiative order here, but Alton, what are you doing?
I'm fairly confused on what's going on. So I'm just gonna like run over to a shelf and not get in it, just grab onto it.
Okay.
And like kind of just full body like brace up against it. Because everything's strapped down in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I didn't need shelf stuff flying onto me.
Targrass, what are you doing?
I stand up, look around. So who's all in a clamp? It's
Just Neros. Neros is the only one that has that like clamp gear.
Okay. Where are the nearest clamps?
They're the only walls that are like really exposed that you can get to the clamps to. There's a wall like here, or a clamp there, a clamp there, a clamp there, just like right here on the non-shelf walls.
Okay, so I'm assuming those two at the bottom where what's his name is Spog can get to the other one, right?
Yeah, but I mean Spog doesn't really have anything to lock into. Remember, the Shatter Gear armor has the slots for that clamp to go down onto.
That's right, that's right. Does the stuff that Stabby put on my back, would that count?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, in that case I grab the two closest party members and slam myself back into one of those.
Okay. So Alton ran over to a shelf. You can grab him if you want. He's really the only one that's close to you.
Okay. Well, in that case, can I yell at Alton, Alton, are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I book it back towards Spog.
Okay. So you grab Spog and just hop into one of those clamps?
Yeah, and then I hold my arm out for Shrub him.
Alright, Spog, are you okay with that?
Yes.
Alright, Shrub him, what are you doing here, man?
I don't know if I want to touch Tarkras.
Fair.
I am afraid of her.
Fair. Put on a face
I don't
mask.
know
My
what
roommate
else
brought
to
it up,
do.
and now I want one.
You could always grab onto a shelf like Alton was doing.
Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna grab onto Navos.
Navos?
What's his name again?
Neros?
Neros, sorry.
Okay, so you just grab onto him?
Yep.
Okay, and he's like, what? Oh, okay. And so these warriors start to kind of stand up a little bit, and then suddenly, things get a little crazy. The train flips over.
Jesus.
And the entire cabin is just plunged into darkness. So I need strength saving throws from Shrum and from Alton. Only those two.
No.
But you guys have advantage.
Oh, God, I don't think it's gonna matter, my man.
Brief thought, at this moment, I'm pretty much just clinging to Spog going, don't drop her, don't drop her, don't drop her.
I'm clinging back to Darkgrass going, don't drop me, don't drop me, don't drop me.
I got a 13.
Okay. And what about you, Alton?
I get a 3.
3? Okay. So, Alton, suddenly you are thrown, like, onto the wall and then onto the ceiling, which is now the floor. And you take 2 bludgeoning damage as you do so.
Rotate those and just do like a
Now, as the train kind of flips over, Shrub'em, you manage to hold on to Neros, but you still kind of get, like, whipped around. So you don't, like, fall hard, but, like, you kind of get flipped over and then kind of, like, let go and just, not, like, fall, but, like, drop to the ground. So you are now on the ceiling as well. The whole cabin is dark at this point.
I'm pretty sure I can see in the dark.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if anyone can see in the dark, you know, you're good.
Lovely.
But Neros
Let me
just goes,
check.
give it a minute, give it a minute. However, he has dark vision, so he is going to fire at these guys. And, oh shit, it's a critical.
No, sorry.
That's pretty good. And got max damage on it. So he fires like this one round just perfectly through the air and just hits one of these warriors, and you just hear like a grunt, and then something collapsing to the ground. However, unless you have dark vision, you cannot see what happened. If you do have dark vision, you just saw someone get shot in between the eyes with a railroad spike.
I have dark vision. I cheer.
Nice. Alright, so next up, we're back at the
I have
top
dark
of the-
vision. I just kind of look and go, ooh.
Alton, you are up next. You've just gotten rough and tumbled all around here and just got thrown to the top bottom of the train.
And Navos is yelling, hold on, or give it a second or something
Yeah,
like
he's
that,
like,
right?
just yelling like, give it a minute, give it a minute.
I'm just going to stand up and grab onto another shelf again and hope for the best.
Okay.
Is the cart still moving?
Yep, still moving. It's just upside down.
That's what I thought.
Alright, I cast Dancing Lights, and I make 4 glowing orbs that hover in the air to illuminate the area.
Sorry, is your name Tarkgrass?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm getting tired.
It's all good, man.
Shakes Spog a little bit. You can still fire stuff, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I shift her up a little bit so she's more facing that way so she can get a better shot, I guess, and then just hold on really hard to her waist.
Okay, and you guys are upside down while this is all
Yeah.
going on.
Like I said, just shifting her around, so I'm holding on really hard to her waist and
I
legs.
feel like I am the machine gun right now.
The warriors are up, and they can't really see what's going on.
When did you put a
so they're
face
just
mask
kinda, like, clumbering around.
I'm doing it right now.
They're just kind of like clambering around, trying to like get their bearings. And all of a sudden, lights come on. They're pretty dim lights, but still, they light up the cabin. So you guys can see where you're looking at. And as you guys peer out the window, you are actually in a massive underground cave.
I say, hey, what the fuck?
And as you guys look at the ceiling, one of the ceiling hatches is open.
Now, when you say the ceiling, you mean the
That's
floor?
the floor
It's
right
the
now.
floor. One of those hatches is just open, and there is just nothing underneath. Like there's just this massive cavern.
That's mildly
We're gonna say
terrifying.
it's the one in the middle of the train.
I'm gonna
Wait, so
jump
we're
through.
on the ceiling looking up at the floor.
You guys are on the
Mhm.
wall.
What? Okay.
So
Okay.
if anyone who got locked into the clamp or hung on to something, they are
Mhm.
locked onto the wall, technically like on the ceiling, looking, or technically on the floor, looking down at the ceiling. Here, I'm gonna do a little diagram here.
I understand.
I
just to kinda
think
help
I
you with
understand.
that. Sure, we'll do that. Okay, so if we
The
have,
ceiling is a wall because we are on a wall.
Feel
The
existential right
ceiling
now.
is still the ceiling.
Yes, but the ceiling is a wall to us.
so
Yes.
here's the train car,
This is
right?
bringing me back to 5th grade where my
Mhm.
teacher made the concept of north and south
Okay,
philosophical.
so people that are locked into the walls are like here. Okay? People who
Okay.
fell are down here, like that.
Which orientation was originally what?
So, oh shit, what just happened? Okay, so originally this was the floor.
Okay.
Originally this was the ceiling. Now this is the floor, or this is now the floor, this is now the ceiling. So anyone that was like locked on the wall is upside down.
Okay.
Looking
So where
down.
are we in regards to?
So you guys are like back here on this back part.
Mhm.
The warriors are like down here.
Okay. And where's the hatch that looks into nothingness?
It's like in the center of the car.
Okay.
So
Down or up?
It is on the floor right now.
Okay, cool. I follow.
All right, cool. So the warriors just took their turn. Spog, you are up next. The lights are now on. You can see.
Flame blade
Okay.
at.
Do you want to jump down to use that? Because you're still in Tarkras's grip right now.
That's why I was asking if you could shoot things, because I was still holding on to you.
Yeah. No. No, I'll stay. Okay.
Okay, so you're just gonna shoot like a firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me an attack roll.
13.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that lands because they're all pretty dazed right now. Give me some damage.
7.
7?
7.
Alright, yeah, you get some pretty good burns in on that guy. Shrubham, what are you doing, my man?
That's me.
Oh, and also that red light has stopped flashing at this point.
Wait. So the hatch opened, there was a flashing red light, and now it's gone?
No, the red light was flashing before the train flipped.
Oh, okay.
Once the train flipped, the red light stopped.
I'm going to go over to the hatch that opened.
Okay.
And I want to... Well, first I'm going to cast Dancing Lights, and I'm going to have one orb just sort of, like, around my head.
Okay.
Or just, like, right above my head.
Mhm.
Like I'm a sim.
Okay.
And I'm going to peek out of the thingy.
Yeah, peeking down, you just see this massive empty cavern.
But then why did we see light?
From the train. The train is
Oh,
giving
yeah,
off
that-
light.
Sorry. Yeah, that's my bad.
Those are just the lights that came on in the train.
Cool. And because I can make 4 of them, I want to, like, make another one. And I want to send it... Hold on, 1 second.
And I promise, guys, we are nearing the end here.
Cool. I want to send this thing, like, as far as... I can send it 60 feet
Okay.
from myself. I want to just send it that far down the cavern just to see, like, if I see anything.
Well, the train is still moving.
Oh, well then that's not going to work. I thought that big... Wait, how is it still moving if we're flipped over?
So the way, if you guys
dragging
remember, the way
us?
the train was set up, there are gears at the bottom that are set at a 45-degree angle.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys were able to see above the train, or, you know, where the gears are at, it's just kind of locked into these, like, you know, areas, like these tracks on the ceiling of this cavern.
Okay.
You guys just kind of did a 180 and are now riding on the ceiling of this cavern.
I see. Well, I don't know what the fuck to do. I guess I'll just help with the fight going on, then I'll shoot a dazzle ray at one of the bad
Well, just to kind
guys.
of give you guys, you know, give you an idea, Shrubham, of where you're at. Those other 2 warriors are right next to that other hatch.
Oh, well, I mean, but it's not like I can open it and have them go anywhere, because it's like a window.
It's just like a hatch that'll swing open if you open it.
I mean, I'm just going to shoot him. I feel like
That's
that...
fine. I just wanted to let you know what was going on, just because you're one of the only people that are down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm just going to shoot it.
Sounds good.
And I should roll for that, shouldn't I?
You
Huh?
should. That is how Dungeons and Dragons is
I-
traditionally played.
Nope. I got a 9, so I don't think that does it.
That does not. You're a little frazzled still from getting thrown around. Aim's a little woozy. Alright, Neros is up. He's going to shoot at these guys. Awesome. One of these guys gets hit pretty hard with those 2 rail spikes, and we are back up to Alton.
Now that I kind of get what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go back to my attacking.
Okay.
Actually, no. No, I'm not. Because that one's a little on the ground or confused and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to duck in those shells again
Okay.
and try and hide.
Okay.
And then move kind of as far behind / flanking position as I can on those warriors.
Okay. Give me a stealth check here.
Oh wow, I rolled a 5, but it's a 15.
Plus, you get other bonuses for it being like dim light and stuff like that. So yeah, you definitely get that stealth on. All right, you are now behind the warriors. Tarkras, you're still just holding Spog.
Yeah, I just don't want her to fall.
Okay. Well, these 2 guys just saw Shrubham, and one of them is going to start running towards Shrubham, who is standing behind the open hatch. And without seeing that open hatch, goes plummeting down into the cavern.
Ah!
So, that was some good positioning there, Shrubham.
They rolled a 1.
And everyone kind of sees like that happen, and he kind of runs around, but he is going to go towards Shrubham, swings a big old weapon. does this guy have? We'll say this guy has a scythe.
Hot.
So, Shrub'em, you get hit with that scythe for 10 damage.
Oh. Poopy.
Alright. We are back up to Spog. You just saw one guy go, like, flying through this hole in the ground, and another guy just scythed Shrub'em.
I'm going to firebolt at the guy who scythed Shrub'em. Can I do that?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay. You made a face, I wasn't sure.
No, you're good, you're good.
Okay. I got a 19.
That lands.
That lands, and then I got a 9 for
And
damage.
9? Okay. Burns him up pretty good.
Ooh.
Alright. Alright. So, this guy got burned pretty good. He's taken a few pretty big hits. Next up is Shrub'em. You just got scythed. What are you doing, Shrub'em?
Sweet. Well, I've got a cool idea.
Okay.
So, so there's 2 guys, right?
Nope. One left.
One left?
Mhm.
Where did he go?
One fell in the hole.
Yeah. No, I wasn't
You
saying,
have literally.
I wasn't saying one left. I was saying
Okay.
there is only one left. But yeah, one guy ran towards you and fell in the hole that you were standing in front of.
Okay, I was so confused. Like, where the fuck did he go? Is there a door we can get out of here from? I didn't realize there was a hole in front of me, though.
Yeah.
I thought,
There was that open hatch that I mentioned. Because you were going to throw your dancing light down there and then decided not to and shot your dazzling ray instead.
okay, but I thought the hatches were on the floor of the car or the ceiling.
They were on the ceiling. You guys are standing on the ceiling.
I thought you said that we were on a wall.
No, the ceiling is the floor.
I am on a wall.
The cart inverted 180 degrees.
Okay, got it.
Someone
Cool.
missed my diagram.
Well, I thought I had it. Because you were saying that a hatch opened, like, I thought you said it was on the wall, technically.
No.
So I was like, okay, so we're on the
The
side.
hatches are on the ceiling. You guys are standing on the
Yeah.
ceiling.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it now. We're just upside. Okay. Well, I want to take that meat hook that I grabbed off of one of those other guys, and I want to swing that and try and hook this guy like Roadhog.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, are you about to roadhog him down this hatch?
Well,
Just
he's-
jump down the hatch with him on the hook.
He's like to the left of the hatch right now, just to explain where it's at. Yeah,
That's
go ahead
fine.
and give me that attack roll.
Nice. And then I also have something else cool that I'd like to do, but I
Okay.
don't know if that
Let's do
would...
the attack first and see where we're at.
If you hook him, you better jump down that fucking hatch.
What's my modifier
Jump
for it?
down the hole.
It's gonna. So you are probably not proficient with this, so it's just gonna be your strength modifier added to it.
Oh, that's nothing. I got an 11.
Okay. You know what? I just like this. So
Actually, hold on. Wait. I've got inspiration that I can use.
Okay.
That's fair. That way you don't just have to give it to me for free. I can actually use one since I haven't used any yet. So I'll add a d6 to this.
Okay.
Nice, that's a 15.
Okay, that does land now.
Yes! Sweet. So I just swing this and just hook him.
Hook him in the
And
gun.
then and then what I also wanted to do is I wanted to cast Shocking Grasp on the chain and electrocute him.
Okay. That would technically be another attack.
That's what I thought.
So I can't really let
So I
you do
won't do
that in the same turn.
Can I pull him into the hatch though?
Sure, I'll let you do that. It is going to be a shooting contest.
Okay.
I don't remember taking
So,
Not very
fingers
confident.
crossed, this person does not roll well. I'm going to give them disadvantage because, like,
I got a
they're
19.
hooked in the gut.
Holy shit, really?
Dang.
Yep.
Holy cow, that was
That's a
a
night.
damn good time to get that fucking 19. Yes, you step to the other side of the hole and just yank them, and they fall into the hatch
Yes.
and out of the train. However, that hook does go with them. Are you just
That's-
letting go of the chain?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna hold on to it so I fucking fly out of the train and kill myself.
I'm just checking. Hey,
Maybe it's gonna
I
dangle
told
in
you
there,
if you say
torture.
you do it, you do it.
No,
Yeah.
Andrew.
I'm kidding.
Oh
I'm kidding.
gosh, my bad, guys.
I'm kidding. No, it's all good. So yeah, you
He
pull
has
this guy
a-
in, and he just like kind of like lets out a gasp as you like pull him forward, and then just falls down and just lets out a scream as he just plummets down.
I say
Alright.
Preston.
Andrew, just standing there proud. Presto.
All right, good job,
That's
guys. That
fucking
is
awesome,
the last of
dude.
the warriors, and eventually, that red light starts blaring again, and at that point, I'm assuming you guys manage to just grab onto something and get in a good spot.
No. I'm gonna do a handstand. So when it flips,
Dog
I
back
land on my
down,
feet.
so I'm actually holding her.
Okay, I like that. Also,
Gonna give-
Shrebum, I am gonna give you another point of inspiration just because that was cool.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genius. So I got my 1 point of inspiration back.
Yeah, so you guys flip back over. Alton, give me an acrobatics check just to see how this goes.
That's actually 22.
Damn, okay, yeah, you're good to go. So you guys fix up the engine, cleared out all these guys, and we're going to fast forward a little bit here. Nero's, mentioned that you guys need to get up to the front of the train, and we're going to kind of fast forward you guys up to the
No,
refreshment
I
car.
just said it now.
Once you guys make it to the refreshment car, you are greeted by Kiki, who is not in good shape. The pile of bodies at each of her doors has increased significantly. However, she is bleeding severely from a series of wounds on her chest, and is just kind of slumped over on the bar, just heaving as she's there, and there's a massive puddle of blood at her feet.
Spog.
I
Spog, do the
tossed
thing.
her a healing potion.
Okay. Yeah, so, Neros definitely ran over to, go check on her and stuff, and as you walk up with the healing potion, she just kind of looks at you for a moment, and then just passes it back to you. Goes, Derry, I'm already on my way out. You
No,
said
no,
that
no,
would
no,
be
no.
a minute."
No, 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 no.
And Neros just looks at her and just fucking slaps her. And goes, shut the fuck up and drink the potion.
Thank you, Neros.
And she's just like,
I give it to
Alright.
him this time.
so yeah, she takes the potion, drinks it up, and those wounds do heal up pretty good. They're not completely healed, but she's doing a lot better. And she just goes, thank you, I suppose. Alright, so Kiki is healed up, and, Neros goes, listen, Kiki, just get yourself patched up, okay? She goes, alright. He goes, alright, come on guys, we gotta get going. So you guys make it through the rest of the train without incident. However, as you get closer and closer to the front of the train, you can just hear the noises of battle. And eventually, you come through a door in one of the personnel cars, and you see the battle going on.
As we're going along, can I nudge Spog and be like, can I get one of those, please?
Yeah, toss her another.
Alright,
Thank you. How much does it heal?
I have no idea.
I just haven't done a healing potion.
Let
I assumed it
let me
did
Google
the whole thing.
2d4 plus 2.
Sweater?
I wanted the one out.
2d4 plus 2.
I'm just gonna give you the max 10.
Thank you.
No problem. Alright, so you guys eventually make it to this battle. And there are just dozens of these warriors fighting all of these decked out Shadow-Gears. With all those weapons and armor they were able to get because of you guys. And you see these massive mech suit guys with these cannons just, wreaking havoc on these warriors. Just blowing people apart with them. And as you guys get into the battle, Neros is looking around, and all of a sudden you guys hear a voice, pierce through the crowd. Sorry, one sec. I gotta get to this place in my notes. Alright, so you guys eventually make it through here, and Kenlin turns around and sees you guys and just shouts, Neros, get to the front! They're going after the captain! And Neros just kind of nods and gestures at you guys to follow him. And you guys can kind of, make your way through the fighting. He just kind of cuts away through. Or you guys can stick here and fight. It's kind of whatever you guys are wanting to do.
I'll go with him.
Okay.
I don't want him to go by himself.
Okay. Alton and Sherman, you guys following suit?
Yeah, I don't really leave Tarkas.
Okay. Clancy does actually stay behind.
That's okay.
He pulls out the longbow and he's just trying to kind of keep as many of these gnomes alive as he can, just whipping arrows through the air.
Awesome.
Forgot to do what.
Yeah, so you guys, make your way into the next car, and you guys are actually now in the VIP cars.
About
When you
damn
guys
time.
make your way into this car, it is drastically different from the other personnel cars. You guys make your way into this car, and this car is night and day between the other personnel cars. Everything is just lavish and just beautiful in here. There's these fluffy red carpets on the ground. Everything is decked out in that gold and brown colors. There's a huge bed, especially for a gnome, just a huge bed in here. There's like a little room to your right, but as you guys look through the car on the other side, there are 2 warriors standing there next to the door. And some others have made their way out of this car. However, when these 2 warriors see you, they slam the door shut behind them and turn to face you guys. Standing in front of you is the Goliath who first picked up Spog, choking her out, and a massive orc holding a huge stone shield and a giant hammer. Let's get some initiative rolling
Honey. Vengeance.
Not me.
Nope, not doing this again. Must be calm.
I got a 9.
Must be calm.
here. Alright, Spog got a 9. One sec, sorry guys. Hopefully this fight will go quick. I just have, we're almost at the end, guys. We're almost there. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, also,
I would
after you
very
guys
much like to
inverted-
finish this time, please, because I will not be here for the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, the next time, or not next time, I'm sorry. Once you guys inverted, you got back out into the sunlight and it's bright again. Just to clarify. Alright, okay. Sorry, I just gotta get some stats written out here. Okay, Tarkras, what'd you get?
16.
Okay, re-roll for me.
14.
Okay, so that takes care of that. Spog, already got yours. Shrub 'em.
Knees.
1.
Alright, Shrub 'em, bring it up the rear. Alright, and
9.
9? Okay, re-roll for me.
Nice.
Spog, re-roll as well.
14.
I got it. 7.
Okay, so Alton will go before you. Heroes. So, 6. Okay, so the order is going to be the Goliath first, then Tarkras, then the Orc, who has Tarkras's shield and hammer, then Alton, then Spog, then Neros, then Shrub. So this Goliath goes first, and he actually sees you, Spog, and just smiles and starts running towards you with this massive axe. And he is going to swing at you.
How close am I?
Yeah, you're within 5 feet. Alright, yeah, no, fuck him. Tarkras, you're up.
Well,
Nope, not even close. Because Stephanie has ridiculous protective powers.
I very much want my shield back,
Okay.
so I put my holy shield on my
I'll
back.
tell you what, real quick, Tarkras,
Hmm?
I'm going to give you an option here.
Okay.
In this moment, this is like one of the most dishonorable moments possible for a Juggernaut.
Mhm.
Another person has your shield. They have taken your shield from you. And on top of that, this is an orc. So an orc has bested you in combat and stolen basically your most treasured possession as a Juggernaut. So you have
Put
two
shield on
choices.
back.
You have two
Get
choices.
ready to beat the shit out of him.
Either one, you're blood raging again, or two, you're taking those drugs again.
Fuck. I really don't want to take those drugs, but I really don't want to blood rage. But honestly, at this point, I think she would. Honestly, at this point, she would be staring at him, going, "Fuck you!" And just go at him.
All right, so are we blood raging?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I'm
Do
staying
keep
back.
in mind, I do not have that. I do not have that club.
Hmm?
Just letting you. I do
Okay.
not have that club.
all
you know.
good. So you guys see Tarkras just stare down this orc and just sprint towards him, leaving you guys in the dust. Ooh, boy. Got a critical!
Jesus fuck.
In the end of the second
I'm
attack.
so happy.
What's your damage on your shield?
1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus 2.
And I did not have time to get my sacred weapon up, so it's just plus 2.
It's all good. Nice. That's 10, 20, 25. So Tarkras sprints across the room and just slams the shield into this guy's jaw, and you guys just hear like just these shattering noises from the other side of the cart as she just smashes the shield into his face.
I now worship Tarkras as a
Second
god.
attack. The second attack does not land as this guy kind of reels back, and she's just like frantically swinging the shield at him, and he kind of manages to step back away from her. It is actually his turn. Yeah, one of those does land. Alright, so Steph, you take 15 damage as this guy just swings your hammer into your chest.
If anything, that makes me more angry.
Alton, you are up.
I am immediately looking for places to hide.
Okay, there's a bunch of furniture in this room, so
Oh,
it's
yes.
kind of dealer's choice.
I'm gonna scramble kind of behind whatever's once it. Okay, so let's flank the person who doesn't have Stephanie's stuff.
Okay,
I'm forgetting the specifics.
the Goliath.
The Goliath.
Okay, yeah, I'll just say you like hide under the guy's bed,
Okay.
and it's like the nearest piece of furniture, and so you're behind him. I'm not even gonna make you do your stealth check. This guy is like honed in on Spog right now.
All right. Cool beans. But yeah, I'm definitely using hide.
Okay, Spog, you are up next.
Am I still behind Tarkras?
Tarkras ran to the other side of the room.
You ran? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a... I can't find it. Flame Blade.
All right, give me an attack roll as you summon this massive blade of fire.
Mhm.
And actually, you've got beef with this boy.
Oh yeah.
This is a guy who picked you up, choked you out, and almost executed you. So you're getting a little something something extra here.
Okay.
Give me an attack roll.
16.
Okay. So give me some damage, and instead of 3d6, it's going to be 6d6.
I love it. Wait. I have... Yeah, okay.
So you can either roll 1d6, multiply it by 6, or roll 6 times.
6 times.
Okay.
Okay, 4,
Okay.
5,
9,
4,
13,
1,
14,
4,
18,
6.
24 damage as you just tear this guy's chest open with this massive flaming blade. That was pretty good. Good old vengeance strike in there. Neros is up next, and he is going to start firing on this guy,
I just got...
but does not land any of his
Ew.
attacks. And actually, as he tries to fire one of these, all of a sudden you hear like a like you can hear this straining, and his thing starts smoking. That railgun thing he has just starts just bursting into just plumes of smoke. And he goes, "Oh, son of a bitch!" and just throws it to the ground. Shrubum, you are up next. Now, real quick, Shrubum, I'm actually gonna throw something in here real quick. So, one of the things that we have never quite discussed is what Zahn looks like.
Oh, I already know.
What does he look like, real quick?
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Just like rough description of like, you know, race, hair color, stuff like that.
No,
I will be right back, guys.
I have an image, Tyler.
Oh God.
Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's no way I'm going to be able to find this, am I?
Oh, didn't you say it was like? Oh no, that was something else. Never mind. Well, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Don't stress over finding it right now. But
Well, Now I'm fucking on the case, Tyler. Thanks.
You can send it to me later. But
Yeah,
so
I
as
will.
you're standing here, this Goliath, something about him just strikes you the wrong way. You don't know what exactly it is, just something about his face just brings up these feelings of hatred and anger and pain. And the one thing that sticks in your mind is the name Zahn.
Zahn!
So why don't you give me an attack roll here with whatever you want to do.
Okay.
It can, whatever level spell you want, as long as you know the spell.
Oh, as long as I know the spell. Invisibility. I become invisible. I hide.
No, give me an attack spell.
Yeah.
Cast invisibility on the train. Everyone freaks out.
I mean, I only have like 3 attack ones. I'll just do the dazzle.
The Dazzle Ray? Okay, so you go to cast this Dazzle Ray, and this hatred flows through your body. And Spog, you can feel this hatred coming off of him. Just this hatred and this feeling of vengeance.
I'm loving it.
And you feel something flowing out of you into him. And Shrebum, you just feel this massive just warmth inside of you, just this fire burning inside of you. And it moves out through your core, out to your arm, out through your wand, and into this spell. So give me an attack roll here.
Oh boy. Why did you send me Zaboomafoo?
You said Zaboomafoo!
Yeah, I don't know why I said that.
I
God,
thought you were
he's
summoning
amazing.
him.
I gotta watch Zaboomafoo.
Okay,
It's so
give me
good.
this
It's a
attack
little
roll.
lemur.
Can he look like that? Can he just look like the boo-hoo?
That's what Zahn.
He's a puppet lemur.
Alright, so, Shrebum, what'd you get?
Oh, well, I rolled an 8, but if I add 7 to that, it's 15.
That does land. Now,
Oh, yeah.
real quick, Shrebum, this feeling of hatred and just this power just flows out of you. And this Dazzle Ray that you have shot 1,000 times is different.
It feels good.
This thing, if a normal Dazzle Ray is like a hose, this thing is like a water cannon on the back of a fire truck as it just blasts into this guy. So give me 4d12 of damage.
That was the most sexual thing you've ever said.
7. You said D12?
4d12.
Oh, God. Okay. 19. 28.
This is a mistake.
34.
34 damage. You just let out this Dazzle Ray, which is more of a Dazzle Cannon at this point, and it just blasts into this guy's chest and just throws him across the room.
Biggest.
Alright, Shrebum. Good turn. This Goliath is up next. He just got the shit blasted out of him, so he's like slowly getting up to his feet and just kind of like shakes his head and then again just runs at you, Spog. And this time, you don't have Tarkrast to keep you safe. That does land. So does that second attack.
This guy about killed me last time. I'm not looking forward.
Alright, so you take... Let's see here. You take 20 damage as this guy just rips into you with his axe.
Oh, wow! Ooh, Ooh, okay. Alright, that's cool.
Are you at negatives?
No, not yet.
Okay. But yeah, you just take a real big hit from this guy. Next up is Tarkrast, who I control. I just rolled another critical.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Okay. Let me do this here real quick. What did you say it was? 1d8 plus 2? I just rolled max damage again. God. So yeah, you guys just hear just smashing noise after smashing noise. as she just continues to pummel this guy with her shield, just tearing him apart. Next up is the orc, who's going to hit Tarkus, but does not hit Tarkus either time. Okay, cool. Alton, you are up next. You are within striking range of big guy.
Definitely gonna strike big guy with a sneak attack.
All right. 2 daggers or just the one?
Just the one.
Okay.
So that. Oh, I have advantage. Okay. 21.
That does land. Give me some damage, plus your sneak attack damage. You missed it, Stephanie. Shrubum just had a pretty powerful spell. His Dazzle Ray turned into a Dazzle Cannon. Yeah, it was intense. How much damage, Jake?
I just rolled. 3d6. Okay.
3d6.
4. So that's 5, 4, 4 is 13.
Okay.
Plus I rolled max damage 8, so 21.
Okay, so you jump out, and the way I kind of imagine the sneak attack with those 3 extra d6 is you get like an extra 3 blows in. So I imagine you like snip this guy's Achilles tendon, and he kind of collapses down. Get the back of the knee, and he kind of falls back. You get him like under the ribs, so he kind of like leans backwards, and then with that last blow, just right across the throat. And just this guy is down for the count.
Oh, bingus.
Damn.
All right, Spog, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna... I don't want to use a healing potion right now. So wait, that guy, the guy that's attacking me, was not the one that just got attacked, right? He's
No,
still
he
good?
was the one that just got attacked.
He
He's
was?
dead.
He's dead?
Yes,
Okay.
he is dead.
So who's left right now?
Just the one guy that Tarkras is fighting.
I'm gonna cast... I keep losing my spot. Flame Blade.
Okay. Gonna go over and you still have Flame Blade out from the time you already attacked him.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So I just do damage?
Are you
Or do
going
I-
to
We have to
attack-
walk up and hit him.
You attacking the guy
Wait.
that Tarkras is fighting?
Ooh, wait, the guy that Tarkras is fighting. Never mind, I'm going to step away.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't process that.
Neros' railgun thing got messed up, so he's actually just like he tossed it to the ground and is like opening it up and trying to fix this while you guys have a brief moment. Shrubum, what are you doing here?
I'm checking out my wand because
Okay.
I don't know how I did something that impressive.
I want to ask him if he's heard about our Lord and Savior Novakos.
Yeah, so looking at your wand, it doesn't seem any different. And that feeling of power seems to have subsided at this point.
What the beans?
Is
I
there
mean, I
anything
don't know.
you do on your turn?
Can I shoot? I mean, can I shoot another one at him, or is Stephanie in the way now?
Tarkras is kind of in the way at this point. You could run up there and do it, but from here, not so much.
If I see any of them take a step towards them, I'm grabbing them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay on alert.
Okay, sounds good. Alright. So Tarkras is up.
Okay.
Steph, I have rolled 2 criticals for you in this fight.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Yeah. Okay, well, you actually don't hit with either of those. He's going to attack you. And doesn't hit with either. Oh, no, he gets a critical.
Ow.
Alright, Steph. So, let's see here. This is going to hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Orc.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Where the
Okay.
hell did my eraser go? There it is.
Okay, so that's...
A lot.
That's 24 damage as he smashes you with your hammer. Is anyone going to intervene to help out Tarkras, or are we just kind of letting her burn herself out kind of thing?
She can do it. I don't want to die.
Oh, you guys suck.
Oh, they're being...
Tarkras is back up then? Unless Alton wants to do anything?
Can I cast something from a distance?
Do what?
Can I, like, cast a scorching ray from a distance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay in as far as I can get with still having accuracy and
Okay.
cast scorching ray.
Give me an attack roll.
I'm like developing a lisp with the with the lightning strips.
It's all good.
17.
Okay, that does land.
17. Okay, and then it's 2d6. 4 and 6, so 10.
10? Okay, so yeah, he gets burned up pretty good. He is not looking so good as Tarkras swooshes on in there. He misses with both her attacks.
You lost all your luck on the 20.
Yeah.
Considering how often
Also
you crit
misses
for me
both of
earlier.
his attacks. Alright, is anyone doing anything?
Hmm?
Nope. Okay, well, Tarkras will attack again. That lands. That also lands. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 9.
I'm never gonna find this picture of this old wizard.
Okay, so Tarkras just raises this shield above her head, both hands on it, and just brings it down on this guy's head. And you just hear a cracking noise as she does so, and he just kind of like collapses down to his knees. She raises it again, brings it down, and just smashes this guy's head like a pumpkin. Alright, and that guy has died, and I am actually going to bring Tarkras out of the Blood Rage at this point, because you have gotten your shit back. So, Tarkras, you do kind of wake up, but I'm going to say, like, at this point, you do kind of remember this Blood Rage. Because it was more of a sensical Blood Rage, so you remember what happened. You weren't really in control, but you remember it happening.
Quietly shake the blood off my shield, put it on, pick up the other shield, and take a dose of that drug.
Okay. And as you do so, before you do that, like once you put your shield back on, you feel like you're back at home. Like there's just a feeling of home when you put this thing back on. It just feels right. But you take a dose of that drug and you are good to go. You are happy, right as rain.
Awesome. Turn to them. Alright, well, we should probably keep going. Look down at the
Seriously,
guy.
though,
What happened
no
to him? What happened to him?
Alright, are you guys heading towards the next car?
I guess so.
Yeah,
Or do you guys
probably.
want to talk about anything? Cast any spells, heal, anything like that?
Oh, I'm gonna down one of my potions, yeah. Anybody else need one?
I am purposely not healing.
Okay.
Anybody
Well.
else need a healing potion?
I'm alright.
Oh wait, no, I totally do need one.
You need one?
Yes.
There you go.
And I'm just going to give you guys max healing on all these, so just 10 health back.
Drink.
Okay. So, Neros at this point has gotten his railgun thing back and working again, and he's like, okay, guys, we really need to get a move on. Captain's in the next car. We need to get up there and help him out. So,
Okay.
you guys head on out through this car, unless anyone wants to check anything else before they head out.
Nah.
Okay. Alright, so you guys head up into this next car. But as you try and open the door, it is not opening. You can get out of the car you're in, but you can't get into the next one.
Huh.
And
Maybe it's locked.
as you guys are, kind of fiddling with the door, you just hear like a bunch of yelling coming from the next car over, and just the sounds of battle.
Mm.
Wee mama.
Hey, Alton, can you get that open?
Yes, I can.
Awesome.
Actually, there is no
Punches
lock
the
on
door
this door.
I push harder.
Yeah, there's like something keeping the door mechanism from turning and opening. Like someone has barricaded it from the other side.
Pause for a second, look at that. Did the other cart have the hatches on top?
No, these ones actually don't.
Do
Interesting.
they have windows?
Yes, they do.
Will a crowbar help?
You guys could potentially try and pry the door open.
No.
I'm gonna hand Tarkras my crowbar.
I look at it confused, shrug, pick him up, use my magnetic boots to walk along the side of the thing, smash in a window, and throw him in with the crowbar.
Well, as you actually like pick him up and stuff like that, suddenly there's just a massive bang on the other side of the door, and the door bends outwards.
That's
Oh, that's not opening. Good to know.
Well, no, actually, as it does so, like as it bends out, it actually kind of breaks off its hinges a little bit and sort of swings open.
Perfect.
And as you guys look in, there is a Goliath woman just got thrown up against that door and like shattered it basically, and is just laying dead at your feet. And as you look in, you see the biggest mech suit you have ever laid your eyes on. It is about 3 times the size of any of the other mech suits you've seen, decorated far more ornately, and there are massive plumes of steam rocketing out of it as you hear what sounds like a train horn, as this massive suit just rips one of these warriors in half. And Neros goes running in towards this mech suit.
Look down at Alton. So I'm not entirely sure what a fastball special is, but I feel like I need to ask if you're up for it.
100%.
Okay,
As long as I can be the fastball.
that's the point.
The,
Okay. I don't think I can show you
giant
very
mech
far.
suit thing, it is still holding a dwarf in his other hand that is like punching the hand basically. And Neros goes running and goes, "Captain! Oh god, I'm glad to see you're okay." And the captain just, turns towards Neros and kind of looks at the group and goes, "I've got 3 rules on this train. These folks just seem to need a lesson on what happens when you break my rules." And
Oh,
literally
God damn
just
it.
grabs this guy's head and just pops it like a grape under his thumb.
Neros
That is
or whatever his name
both
is?
impressive and terrifying.
Did he pop a bad guy or Neros or whatever his name is?
Just one of the
Our guy.
warriors he was holding.
Oh, I thought he just picked up our little dude
No,
and was just
no.
like,
And now he kind of looks at Neros and goes, "Neros, what on Baylor is going on back there?" And Neros goes, "I don't really know, sir. These folks came out of nowhere on one of our trains. They tried to take out the back engine. We got it running again. But the rest of the gears are still back in the personnel cars trying to hold them off. We've got to get back there and help them." And the captain kind of nods and then looks up at the party and goes, "Oh, so these must be those uninvited guests who decided today was a good day to steal my shit.
I was invited.
And if it wasn't the other one who also decided to try and steal my shit."
If it helps, I have a good handle on him.
And Neros goes, "Sir, please, they've been helping me this whole time. They're the only reason the train hasn't been completely over." And the captain just kind of cuts him off. He goes, "You know what, Neros? I feel like you're questioning me. And I've got 3 simple rules. And these folks are breaking all 3 of them right now. So I tell you what, how about you do what you do best, follow my orders, and go back and help the men while I have a talk with these guests of ours." And Neros is just like looking at you guys, looking at the captain, just clearly in a panic, and goes, "Sir, listen to me. They're taking the train. We've got to help them." And just all of a sudden, just the captain smacks him full force with the mech suit, and Neros just flies back, collides with the wall, and just collapses in a heap.
Now that was just not a very nice thing to do.
And the captain, just this massive plume of steam erupts from his suit, and as he just yells, "I told you, Neros, I don't like being questioned! Now, if you're not going to do what I say, you're going to break my rules, you don't belong on this train either." And he just kind of like cracks its neck in the suit, pulls out these 2 massive knives, and just looks at the group and goes, "Now, since my men apparently failed to get this point across before, let me show you what happens to folks who break the captain's
I would like-
rules."
no,
I'm
no,
actually
I wanna
very
cut him
glad
off.
I took that drug earlier.
I'm not. I want to kill him.
Oh no, I'm going to kill him, but now I can actually do it instead of me having to be like, "Here, Tyler, I'm going into a blood rage again."
So he starts to like walk towards you, and then all of a sudden you just hear as a massive harpoon punches through the side of the cart.
Huh.
And then all of a sudden there's another as a second one punches through. And the captain just pauses and looks over towards them and goes, "What the fuck?" And then the door, the wall is just torn off like a piece of paper. And on the other side of this wall, on that other train, you see a massive hill giant standing on the other train. Covered in wounds like all of the others, ears torn off from the side of its head. And about 24 of those warriors standing at its feet. This giant just lifts that wall above its head and tosses it off the side of the train.
Pick up Alton, be like, could you possibly get onto the captain's mech and get this key we're looking for, and then we'll just leave. I want to go help the other guys.
Yeah, I'm in on that.
The captain can take care of this. I want to go help everybody else.
I want to kill this guy. I want this guy to be dead.
Yes, but I want the other ones to live.
Now, as you guys are sitting there talking, suddenly the warriors just yell and start leaping onto the train, and the giant starts charging in as well. And the captain just shouts, "What is so hard to understand about no free rides?" And just starts, like, kicking these warriors. And the giant comes up and just kind of tackles him, and they're just slugging it out at this point. And at this point, some of the warriors actually come up from behind you guys from the other cart.
Huh.
Now, we're not actually going to roll for initiative here. We're not going to take turns attacking. This is all going to pass in a bit of a daze. You guys can just remember nothing but just fighting for your life and just being splashed with blood as you do so. Just these warriors falling at your feet as you just hear just the metal creaking as this giant just pounds the suit and just washes of blood just splatter everywhere as he's just plunging these massive knives into the giant. And this passes on for what feels like hours, even days, but in reality is only a few seconds. And then suddenly, you freeze. Every single one of you freezes right where you're standing. The captain as well. And you hear what sounds like 1,000 whispers inside your head. You're unable to make out what any of these voices are saying, but they just flood your mind, and your body is not your own for a moment. You can still kind of look around, move your eyes, but nothing else will move. And you see this giant has kind of taken a step back from the captain, who is just frozen inside of his mech suit. And you see the looks of panic on your friend's face as they are all their faces, they are just frozen where they stand. And then you hear one voice cuts through the whispers. And it just says, "That's enough." And your eyes all fix on the other train, and you see a woman in blue and gray robes, flapping in the wind, just smoke billowing out from her. And she's just staring at you guys. And then all the warriors have frozen where they're at as well. And they've slowly started picking up their weapons and make their way back on over to the other train car. The giant remains, though. And he reaches over and slams the captain's suit to the ground, prying it open with his bare hands. And then, once it's been torn open, he lifts up his foot and smashes the captain, just repeatedly, until his suit is just pounded to scrap metal. You still can't move. You still can't do anything. But once again, you hear one voice pierce through those whispers. And it just says, "Walk." And you all feel your bodies just lift up and just move back to the personnel cars. Once there, you see all of the shatter gears are all lined up, standing still. The wall of this train car has been torn free as well, and they are all lined up at the edge of this train car. There's 5 lines of them, and you guys make the 6th line. Nero's filing in behind you, and you join Kemlin, who is in the 6th line. Nero's has a look of absolute panic on his face and just tries to say something, but he can't. And Kemlin looks back at him and just cracks a smile. The other train pulls back slightly, and now the woman in robes is directly across from you guys. And the other warriors are by her side. No one is on your train car at this point. Just the gears and your party. She stares at the group, and suddenly the first line of shatter gears jump off the train into the gears. And slowly each line processes forward. And then the second line of them jumps in. As you guys are standing there, Shrubham, you actually look to the side, and you actually see Kiki standing in the doorway, somehow unaffected.
Oh.
She looks at you for a moment, and looks at Kemlin, and looks at Neros, and she just whispers, "Listen, I know you can hear me, and I know you can't do anything. I need you to make me a promise. You keep my boys safe." And then suddenly the third line of gnomes hops into the gears. And Kiki kind of shores herself up, holding these two massive cleavers. She just takes a deep breath in and runs. She runs to the edge of the cart, she leaps over the gears onto the other train, and just hurls this cleaver as fast as she can at this woman. But the cleaver never makes it there. Deftly, the giant puts his hand up, and the cleaver just buries itself in his palm. The giant then grabs Kiki, just hardly even straining to lift her up with just a couple fingers, and slams her into the train car again and again and again, until finally Kiki has fallen limp. And she looks over at you guys, and she just mouths, "I'm sorry." A couple of warriors grab Kiki and drag her back into the next car over. The next line of gnomes hops into the gears in front of you. And then the next. And now you guys are standing at the edge of the gears. The next one's to jump. And then you hear a voice in your head that just whispers, "Jump." But before you have a chance to...
Oh my gosh!
Before you have a chance to, the other car, the other train, just diverts away. Just hops onto another set of tracks and just goes off into the distance right as you guys lift your foot up. And real quick, I actually need to know what everyone's passive perceptions are.
Enough.
12.
Where's passive perception?
I just need to know who has the highest one.
I'm at
How do
14.
you find that again?
It should be on
It's
your
near the
sheet
bottom of the
underneath your
page.
skills.
Just perception?
Passive perception.
+6.
Okay.
No. Passive perception. Go a
It's
little
all
bit.
good.
It's underneath your.
I think Alton has the highest one, so we'll say he
Yeah.
sees this. Alton, as you stand there, kind of reeling from what just happened, for just the tiniest
15.
split second, you swear you see a man standing at what is presumably the track shifting controls. You swear you see a man standing at that lever, and in that half second, that just tiny fraction of a second, you swear you see him look at you and just shoot finger guns at you as the train barrels off into the distance.
Yeah.
And everyone just kind of collapses back on the ground, just catching their breath. And as soon as they are free, Neros runs over to Kemlin and just embraces him and just hugs him and just, you just hear Kemlin just kind of laugh and he goes, hey, it's okay, Neros. Told you it was going to take more than just these guys to take me out. And Neros doesn't even let go of him even a little bit. He goes, "Oh, I thought we were dead. I love you, Kemlin." And Kemlin just goes, and as
He
you
goes,
guys
"What?"
kind of recover, do what?
Never mind.
As you guys kind of recover, everyone's just sort of catching their breath. Kemlin just goes, "Well, holy shit, what a stroke of luck." And he goes, "Well, I guess we did it. I guess we're okay." And, Kemlin and Neros are just, they're grieving over Kiki. They're just torn up that she's gone.
I'm
but
grieving.
Me too.
Neros just goes, "Why don't we get you guys that key?"
Okay.
Stand up slowly. Look at both of them.
Oh, hold on.
They lead you back up into that car where you were just about to fight with the captain. And they, kind of... This is like a large storage room, but nicer than the other storage cars. They just kind of lead you through just these piles of just assorted things. There's, furs, paintings, gold, just all sorts of stuff like that. But they lead you up to this one safe, and they open it up, and inside is one of the keys from Salazar Cave.
God damn.
And Neros just kind of stares at it for a moment and just goes, a lot of death for one chunk of stone. And just passes it to you guys.
I look at both of them. Do you? I mean, I'm assuming the Shatter Gears are more than just this guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're just one company of many, but
Do you
I don't know.
do you want to stay with the Shatter Gears? Obviously, I'm offering them to come back to Salazar Cave. Oh, hang on! Holy shit! I book it back to the vault. That guy didn't have all the keys. He couldn't get out. I literally just go, do you guys want to... Oh, fucking holy shit! Just run back to the vault.
And Neros is like, what? And she's like,
What happens when she gets there? Can she let him out? She
Yeah,
doesn't
but
have
are you guys
keys. Nobody has
following
the key. I'm gonna follow. I want to see what happens.
I
So
have
you
no
guys
idea what's
run
going
on
on.
back to the vault car. You get there, the vault is still sealed.
Bang on the vault.
And slowly the hatch does open, and you just hear a voice. What's the password?
Shit, you're alive! Oh my god, that's amazing! I'm not trying to get in, don't worry.
The password's
Okay.
password.
And he just slams the hatch back shut.
I run back to wherever Neros, and I know his name starts with a K, but I'm always going to call him Stabby. Yeah, but back to where they are, just pick them both up and be like, oh my god, and run back to the vault.
Okay. So they're just like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Just like in a panic as you bring them on back there.
This is not the time for like high emotions of any kind. You need to recover.
I took that drug, I can only be happy right now.
And they're like, what's going on?
Bang really hard on the vault.
And the old gnome opens the hatch and goes, what's the password? And they're just like, oh, yeah, of course Zeldin's okay. This guy's like 500 years old.
Holy shit. Pauses for a second, turns to Spog, or not Spog, turns to Trebum. Where's the other key?
What do you mean? How do you know about any keys?
Because you had long, like, orangutan-esque arms when you were messing with shit?
Yeah.
And it stuck one, remember?
No.
What'd you do with
Ow. I and threw up the train.
Oh.
And Neros just kind of drops his gun, and Kemlin just kind of like cocks his head, like, why would you do that?
Look down at him. He's a little impulsive sometimes.
To be fair, I thought we were bad guys.
And Neros is like, okay, just hold on. Hey, Zilman? And he just opens the hatch. What's the password? He goes, no, don't worry about the password. You know what? We're gonna enact Plan B. He goes, okay. Slams the hatch shut, and all of a sudden you just hear like these woo, woo, woo noise, and the vault kind of becomes see-through, and it actually just starts to disappear, and then suddenly it's just gone.
It's a fucking TARDIS.
As it's starting to disappear, I'm going to yell, the password is ravioli, ravioli, give me the formioli, wasn't it?
And you can see Zilman through the wall of the vault for just a moment, and he just cracks a smile at you and winks, and then the vault is gone.
Yes.
Okay, back to what I was offering the two little ones.
And Kemlin and Neros were just kind of like, okay, I had no idea what Plan B was. The captain just told me to tell him to do that if shit ever got bad. I don't know where he went. I don't know. He just kind of turns to Kemlin and goes, is Zilman real?
I'm gonna change it. I worship Zelman now.
Zilman, the old treasure gnome.
You can worship multiple people.
And Kemlin and Nears just kind of turn towards you and go, I'm sorry, you were making an offer before Zilman disappeared?
I explain about
Teleported?
Salazar Cave and all of that.
And he goes, well,
Ask if they would, not necessarily that they would want to stay there forever, but if they need some time to recuperate.
I'm going to be honest, I kind of want to get off this train for good. I owe a lot to the Shatter Gears, but I can't do this anymore. So if you'll have us, we'd love to come with you.
Absolutely.
Please, please.
My NPC collection grows.
Alright, so we're going to cut ahead a little bit here. You guys managed to clear the train in time to jump back off the other canyon.
Jesus fuck.
So the train does slow down again. You guys hop off and, make your way on over to the good old lizard wagon. One thing we do have to decide, are you guys making this offer to Alton?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fair point. I'm
not leaving my little buddy.
Hey, you
No,
want to see a
fuck
really big lizard?
Yes.
Oh, what?
I really think that's the way that you guys would get Alton to come with you, is just ask, hey, do you want to see a really big lizard?
I don't know what this is, but I'm thoroughly intrigued, both as a player and as an actual character.
So you guys make your way on back to the lizard wagon. It's still there where you left it. You have the key now. And, you guys have convinced Alton to come with you, as well as Neros and Kemlin. And Neros and Kemlin are still very torn up about, everything that happened. They just watched all of their friends die. But there's a bit of hope with you guys. Because even though all of that happened, you still managed to save a few people. And that is a bit of comfort for you. But you guys make your way over to the lizard wagon, get it out of the cave, and start heading off into the distance. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end that session.